Okay, hello, welcome back. Welcome back, everyone. I'm Larry. This is Beginner's Luck. And intro's always going to be very different because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. But I am joined by my players here. We're playing D&D today. And right off the bat, right off the top, we have...
Bella. I play Annie, the Artificer Goliath. And of course we're playing D&D. This is a D&D podcast. What are you talking about?
Yes. And you are playing...
I just said that.
Did you say... Okay, well, right after you, we have...
Oh, hello. My name is Robert, and I am playing Gordar Sevrok. The pleasure, as always, is yours.
Of course it is. And last but not least, we have...
I'm Avia. I play Rainer, the bard, the elf, the extraordinaire.
Perfect. Okay, so normally we start off these things with me asking a question. But before I do want to make a little shout out for my little buddy Avia here. He's also doing a campaign of his own on Twitch. So if you guys would give them a little follow, a little shout out, go on and do your plug now so we don't have to do it later. You can have me the money later.
I'll give you the money. Don't worry about it. Yeah, it's on Twitch Fridays. Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah. It's
What time?
Fridays.
You gotta give the handle.
Fridays. So in Australia, that would be 6 p.m. And yes, it's on channels of Lee Koi and
Awesome.
All right,
Renny
I'll chuck
G.
the links down in the description below for you.
Thank you very
Yes,
much.
please.
Yay.
And
Thank you very much. I will also slip you the $100 that I slipped. Larry.
yes, I will send you my PayPal and just make sure you do that at the end of the day.
Please. Dice are not cheap. I need this.
Yeah.
I need my crunchy cereal rocks.
Okay, let's start with a question. All right, so I'm going to get you guys to answer this question this week. And the question is,
Yes, I'll take a level up. Thank you.
you only just recently leveled up, so it is not happening anytime soon. The question we have at hand here today is, if you had to give a 1-hour presentation, what would that presentation be? Straight from the top, who do we have first?
I guess me.
Uh-huh.
So this is Bella speaking, not Annie. I feel like she wouldn't have a presentation at all, but if there were to be one, I think for legal reasons, it would have to be on workplace health and safety. And then, then just like one off the side, how to properly mine and procure ores and minerals, just so that, there's no accidents and the production line can just keep on going. Make sure that the warehouse is working just fine and perfectly.
I can see the health and safety thing.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that Annie is very meticulous in the way she works, and she's very neat and tidy.
Definitely.
And she has particular, like, harkening back to that previous episode with the old workshop, ensuring that, like, not only is the lady out of the room, but telling her about all the dangers and everything. No, I can definitely see that. Health and safety. Yeah, cool. All right, who do we have next?
Well, yes, I think that if I was to do a presentation of sorts, it would be on how to delegate. One of my society don't need to do everything ourselves, manage my own finances? Ugh, never. Look after the animals? No. You wouldn't even see me in a kitchen. Ugh. Get these hands dirty? No. Delegation is an art form. Identifying on who and would be able to do what skills without causing a nuisance or wasting too much money it's an art form.
Would you delegate the presentation to somebody else?
Yes.
Oh my God.
It would be like a magical presentation of like him just saying that, and then it would be somebody else going through all the nitty-gritty.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my.
I imagine that he didn't even do the work himself.
No.
He delegated it to us. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, he sat there in front of the magical crystal, did what he wanted to say with his nice side, looking like his good side, and then that was all because he was so vain. He just wanted that appearance thing, and then just walked out of the room and just like, okay, fix it up for me.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, no, I like that. I can see that. And lastly,
So I think Rainer would have done one of those sermons that like try to scam everyone. He's like, people are followers of Viara, so you can make a lot of money. You just have to pray. You just have to follow the steps that I have outlined in this presentation. So remember, Viara, goddess of wisdom, commerce, and wealth. We can do this together because, like the magpies, we fly together. I think.
so
I don't know about magpies.
another scam.
Yes, another scam.
He's a cult leader.
Another scam.
He's making it. He would so be the person who makes a cult, scams everyone, and then just disappears.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my
I am
God.
ascending to go be with the god.
Oh my God,
Sorry.
no.
I just need to mention.
Turns invisible and then just disappears.
Viara has blessed me, and she will bless you once
Yeah.
I get all your money.
I must go now. My people need me.
Oh my
Oh, very good. Okay, that's great, and I hope that you're all very much well into the mind of your characters.
And what would the
Because we're going
presentation
to-
that you would do?
Oh, again. I think on just how to be a complete total badass, a man's man with whiskeys and cigarettes. So, and how to brood and have that sort of mentality.
I hear that's really profitable right now.
What do you call it?
The manosphere.
Yeah,
That's,
yeah, you can-
yeah.
Yes, that's it. I'll do one of those. I'm going to be doing one of those. Jeremy has been listening to all
Yeah.
of them.
Oh no.
This is how you get a Lamborghini carriage.
So this is totally how I'm going to get all the girls to be so in love with me. I need to get the cars and all the monies, and they'll just fall just down at my feet. So I'll be making presentations and selling them to folks like Jeremy.
Another scammer. Gotcha.
That's a true con artist right there.
I'm just here in my garage with my Lamborghini carriage and my knowledge.
I imagine that these presentations also take place on the same weekend in the same convention center, and it's just like one talk after the other.
Oh my God. It's the same audience as well.
Yes, the same
Oh.
audience essentially.
Oh,
So you've got people flocking in and out as well. Oh, I'm interested in seeing this one. And he said, "Oh, honey, we're gonna have to go see that faith healer that they have. They brought him in all the way from." That would be great. I can just picture that now.
I'd want my money
All right.
back.
Now, let's get right into it. We're gonna go straight into the recap. Standing and quivering in the presence of this skeletal beast, its vociferous voice thundering over our finicky foursome, a threat to Antili and its citizens was called in the draconic tongue. Feeling the trepidation of their journey, our decadent derelicts made haste towards Briar Rose. Their journey continues through the dry and strangely saturated lands of the Expanse, with Gimbal in the rope harness clutches of Godar, and both Annie and Raynor rolling their eyes, until the group comes face to face with a battle that should have ceased long ago. With their presence going unnoticed amongst the bloodshed behind them, and witnessing what looks like the aftermath just ahead, our group marches on towards any sign of rest and respite. A fork in the road confused their guide with his only map. Wild dogs sprung from their peripherals, ready for a delicious meal, and the group defended themselves with matching ferocity. The tired and aching feelings of their bodies are soon dissipated to make way for a much more threatening aura. A stub of a man named Jeremy, who exhaustingly and revoltingly insisted on making Annie his bride-to-be, offering to take the group over to his home of Briar Rose.
Even through the excruciating exchange, the group find their courage and hogtie the strange man, finally reaching their destination. What will come next for this cursed cohort? We will find out soon enough.
And we return now with the three of you, with the sight of Briar Rose just on the horizon, and with Gimbal alongside the three of you, and also Jeremy, who is hogtied and being dragged. You've just seen this woodsman not too far off the settlement wall, cutting wood, and it is almost dusk at this point. And surprisingly, the place does not look abandoned at all. If anything, it looks like as if from this distance it is lived in. You see some smoke now beginning to billow from the chimneys, some of the chimneys for the night chill. And here you are. Gimbal, with book out, begins to start taking notes. This is... I didn't think anyone would be around, even living here. This is strange. As he's like making notes, and you see him like as you're slowly walking towards the settlement, he's making his sketches and such.
If Gora like leans down, like kind of like speaks quietly to the others. If we see anyone, or a group of them in white garments and starting to mutter things in a foreign language, we are getting out of here. I am not dealing with any cult nonsense.
Oh. But they're really good to make money off, though.
Yes, if you would like your spleen taken out and fed back to you, while being sacrificed to some weird monstrosity, then you can do that, but I won't be.
I mean, that is a risk we all take, but the call
That is a risk you take.
We take. We're in this together. Annie's our leader.
No.
And Annie has made a decision to stay. Because, they're getting married, I think, right?
Annie, did you make this decision?
The cult thing doesn't sound too bad. I would rather have my spleen cut out of my own body than marry this thing.
As you say this thing, you hear a groan. Oh. And you just see Jeremy. I guess nothing beats a jet to holiday. as he wait, I can't think to get up. I think to be bound. I also cannot see. What have you all done to me? As he's beginning to struggle.
We have done nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Then why is it that I cannot see? My dear, beautiful wife. Soon to be wife.
You realize I said no.
Have
Right.
you tried opening your eyes?
That's actually a great idea. He opens his eyes. And he sees you, Annie. Who's the one dragging him,
Annie.
actually?
Like far
It
behind.
is such a beautiful... It is like, he looks...
No, wait.
So he's like... He looks around and sees you, Annie, dragging him. Oh, what a beautiful sight to see. Are you taking me back to our new abode?
I don't even live here.
This is my hometown. This is where we're going to live and raise a lot of families. A lot of children.
Wait.
I'm very
No.
virile.
Oh my god, if you don't shut your mouth, I swear I will shut it for you in the terms of my barrel entering it. Shut
As you
up.
say that, you just like sort of approach these two guards just by the gate of the settlement and see the three of you, see the four of you approach, and then see Jeremy all hogtied.
Probably just like covered in mud because he's hogged and then he's
Yeah.
being dragged from that. So just mud and everything all over the front. Just
Yeah.
Like twigs and like a piece of leaf and stuff stuck in his hair.
think even Annie was trying to walk over some rocks and stuff too.
Yeah, so a couple of scrapes.
Yep. Trying to like skip over pebbles. Yep.
The guards look at the five of you quizzically. This is interesting. Are you all right there, sir?
He's fine.
Yes, I'm quite all right. Yes. This is my new lovely
No.
wife.
No.
Allow them into the village.
I said no.
No, it's just another word for yes.
Excuse me.
Oh god, that is so icky.
That was icky.
That is so bad, dude.
Please don't cancel
God.
us.
That is
Please don't cancel us.
Just-
so icky.
Just to make it clear to the viewer, to the listeners, that is in terms of Jeremy, the character. The character said that. It's not
Not
an
me.
actual thing that we follow or believe in. That is purely the character. So you can
I don't think-
hate on the
I
character.
don't think-
I don't know if the disclaimer is
I'm
necessary.
pretty sure-
Because we're going to take care of this. Don't worry. We're criminals. We got this.
That's true.
I don't
that's
think
true.
we even need to preface
No.
that. It is well understood that this is not a very well liked man.
Someone out there may get the wrong idea. I'm just saying
Oops,
it happens.
I
What?
slipped.
Do you think some?
And now all my snakes bit him in the neck.
Oh look, Annie
But do
cocks
you-
her rifle.
This is something to discuss later. This is
Yes,
something
yeah,
to
yeah.
discuss later.
Okay.
As he said that awful thing that he just said, the guards immediately rush towards Jeremy and begin to help him
Hey,
up.
hey, whoa.
One of them approaches, and the other one goes, "Oh, so you are the great Jeremy's guest, I assume."
A great Jeremy's guest.
I'm sorry, the great.
Yes, he's our leader.
He's the leader.
You're
You're joking, right?
No, he has protected this village for quite some time now.
Annie's just gonna like look over at Jeremy and just see like this pathetic shrub of a man compared
He's
to the
getting
village.
untied. He's getting untied. You see the guard like just cut the ropes with a dagger that he has, and then he stands back up. Yes, I am the great protector of Briar Rose. And then he does like this sort of anime bow. I don't know how else to describe this.
Just a quick side note. Do you mind if we just talk amongst ourselves for 1 second?
Sorry, who did you say that to?
He was just kind of talking to like the guards, and he's just like, "He's the leader. I mean, this fucking katana is plastic almost."
The great blade, the great blade.
I don't believe it for a second.
What has he protected you from?
Oh, great wild beasts of yonder, the four-fanged Mechalach. And then the god goes on about all these other beasts, and even the great dragon that flies up above the sky. He has protected us from all these things. Almost like in this prophet-like tone.
Have you personally seen any of these beasts?
Well, no, but he told us.
Uh-huh.
Ah,
I see.
I think I know what's happening here.
I definitely do too. Well, how do we want to play this?
You see Jeremy sort of like dust himself off, and he begins to like just walk, takes his stride straight into the village, and you're now beginning to hear all these people like almost instantaneously. People are now just coming out of houses and stuff and just like cheering him on and like congratulating him. Oh, welcome back, this and that, blah, blah. And you see all these like these dotting older ladies. Oh, it's good to see you, Shani, and all this sort of things. And he's just a very well celebrated man.
This feels wrong.
God's gonna lean into one of the guards. If he's so strong, then how were the three of us able to overpower him?
Surely this is something part of his plan. I understand it could be some sort of ritual for him. And the other guy's like, yes, some sort of ritual. Whatever, it seems as if whatever questions that you may have, they will find an excuse.
Yeah.
From the sounds of it.
Interesting.
A ritual. You are right. It is a marriage
No,
ritual
that's-
for our lovely leader here,
He has finally found
Annie,
a bride?
they have been caught.
He has a
Yes,
bride!
he has, and
That's-
as a result, you should.
Rainer, what are you doing? Rainer, what are you doing?
Jeremy has found his bride! And then the guards is now starting to scream, and then everybody, like, the celebration of Jeremy's return has now become an even bigger celebration of great jubilation. And then all eyes are now on you, Annie. And you see the entire, almost what you can only assume is the entire village. And then now these doting old ladies and aunties are now by your side, and they're like leading you on into the village, and they're like muttering and saying all these things, saying, oh, you're so lovely, this and that, blah, blah, blah. Such a beautiful young lady, this and that, da, da, da. And they're slowly taking you into the village as they, there's now this celebration.
Oh my god. Why would you say that, Rainer? Why?
As you're getting
He's
dragged
being
away.
dragged away.
Yeah.
Rainer!
That might be an issue.
Oh, there's going to be a wedding.
No, there's not! I
says
said
you.
no!
This is just an opportunity. I mean, we need these people to leave, and now we have a leader out there.
Well, we're probably going to need to try and milk this for what it's worth. Find out where this mansion is.
Yes, we should
and
get all the coin
then
we can.
leave. Gora's going to turn back towards nearby guard. It's going to look into their, like, iris. Are they dilated?
No, not at all.
Okay.
If anything, they seem perfectly normal. One of the from the two of the guards, one of them has now hopped on a horse and is now going to the village, and he goes, there's going to be a wedding. Jeremy has found his bride. The great old lord has found a
I
bride.
said no!
Your voice being drowned out by all the cheers, Annie,
Oh my
by
god.
all these town folks that are just here, and this rider is just going through these. So from where you're standing, the gate that you are standing at, it is almost this village itself. It's like on a hill. So you're now seeing this sort of Renaissance French village rolling up this hill. And by looking at the houses, there's at least about 150 to 250 buildings, houses, amongst other things. And atop of a hill, you can see an even larger building, not one that you would think. It's not something that it is certainly out of place from the scene that you're seeing, architecturally, and the size. From here, you can even see its doors, which are massive, and absolutely massive doors. And just below that particular thing, that particular building that seems to preside over this entire town, there is also a another building that isn't as large as that, but does fit in the setting that you're seeing, but it's more stands as like a manor of sort. And you can see from at the distance now, you can see the guard on horseback, and he's just like making these announcements as like lights are now popping on in each of these buildings as people are now coming out. And Jeremy returns to you, Godar and Raynor, and he goes, well, it looks like there's going to be a celebration this evening. It's going to be at the town square. And he puts his hands on both your shoulders, and I think it's only right that I make the both of you my best men.
You know what? You've got it. But a town square, like, you're the leader here. You need to make it lavish. You need to make it expensive. I say do it in the biggest place, in the biggest way possible. See that massive manor over there? Let's do it there.
That's my wedding home.
That's your wedding home. Great.
None of us can go in there until the rites have been spoken.
By rights, do you mean like the first night?
And then the wedding. And then, he does the finger thing.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Then we can move in proper. Though we will not be able to have the celebration in that place. It'll have to be at the town square. But there'll be no worry of expenses, for the town will provide. And then you can see
One of the snakes
A
bites
lot
its
of-
hand.
The town.
oh, that was a little something.
Oh, my apologies. The girls get very jealous.
You can see. You can tap that anytime you want, but you just need permission. That's what he says.
Cora just stands kind of stunned, just like,
Oh.
what?
So,
Yeah.
as he turns around to return to his people, you notice that he isn't covered. He's no longer covered in mud or twigs and leaves. In fact, a lot of the small minor cuts whatsoever that he had gotten from being dragged are surprisingly healed. Gone, not present. And he just returns to his people, and you see Gimbal now sort of just like making his way into the village itself, the settlement of Briar Rose. And you still see him with book in hand, just making notes. Annie, you're getting closer and closer to to this large crowd that has now just congregated around you, and like you're getting hands all over, shaking your hand
Do
and
not touch
everything.
me. Don't touch-
Congratulations
no.
and all that.
No, this is
Oh,
no.
she's so beautiful. Oh
That's-
my, and then all that sort of stuff. And so young, so pretty, and all this sort of thing. And
Not so young anymore, but
you are being almost worshipped in the same sense that Jeremy is being worshipped.
Annie just sees Raynor give her a thumbs up from like the distance, and Annie's like she's plotting in her mind to kill Raynor now. Like hit list immediately. I can't believe that goddamn elf. What do I do? Okay. So with the wedding, I'm gonna need a dress.
Sorry, just that constant thumbs up from Raina makes me laugh.
For podcast listeners, there is a every time that every time there's a pause where Annie is a bit awkward about what she's saying, there's a very distant thumbs up.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
And you see this old lady, who's seems to be the eldest amongst all the grannies and the aunties. And she goes, "Oh, don't you worry about the dress. I am a very fine dressmaker. We will start on your dress tomorrow." And she's like,
Tomorrow?
reaching over to you, and she's like, almost
okay.
manhandling
Okay, yep.
you in a way.
You're very
Yes,
handsy.
just getting the right measurements to
Okay.
make sure that I have it all right. And she's like just all over you. And they're slowly dragging you to an inn.
Whoa,
As you
okay.
can see, there is an inn not too far from the entrance of the gate of this settlement. And this inn's name is going to be let's see, how about the Smoking Frog? And on the you have your classical inn sign, with the words on it, and there is a carved in that sign is a frog sitting on a lily pad with a pipe in his mouth. And as they begin to hurry you into this building, and as you enter, the lights flicker on, and they're just dotting onto you. The two of you, what do you do? You're still like just witnessing this from a distance, about She isn't too far. It's just maybe about 4 buildings away where you see Annie being dragged into a building.
I don't think we should leave her alone.
Probably not. I think she might kill a little bit of them. But here's my plan. What happens if she were to be engaged, but the groom wasn't alive to finish the story? Then we would only have one leader left.
Yes, but we don't need to own this town. What? Why?
Yes, we do. That's the terms of our conditions, isn't it? That's what she wanted. She wanted the town.
No, we just had to claim the building and then make sure it was safe.
Oh. Okay, to be quite honest, I wasn't listening to her, because, she's giving me a lot of creepy vibes. But if that's the plan, then, I guess we've made it simpler?
I mean, yes.
I mean, we could just take control of the town. We're here.
I would much prefer just to get what we need to do sorted. I'm pretty sure we are on a time limit, aren't we?
I don't know. Gimbal. He just kind of pulls the leash.
Yeah, Gora's still got him on the rope.
my
Gora's
drawing!
Yeah, he's just pulling it. It's like, do we have a time limit, Gimbal?
Well, we were supposed to return tomorrow, but it having people here changes everything.
Mm-hmm. What do you think, Gora?
What will happen if we don't arrive tomorrow? Will they just blow us up thinking that we're dead?
Well, no, it wouldn't come to that. If it was an assumption of death, then they would at least give you a week.
Okay, well, that's good at least. Whew, I was starting to have a panic attack.
So 8 days. We have 8 days to deal with this. Okay.
I mean, we were supposed to come here just to make sure it was safe for the rest of the expedition. But this place looks like it's very well maintained. And if anything, for the past 80 years, it's been very much lived in.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it might be well maintained, but I'm still keeping an eye out for white clothing and cult-like things because these people don't seem normal to me.
I think they're great.
Oh, you would.
They are the perfect mark.
They seem to be friendly, and you see these grandmas now leaning over to Gimbal, pinching his cheek and everything. Aren't you a sweet little boy? Try some of my pie, and then shoving pie in his face.
Yeah, he loves it. Keep doing it to him. He runs off when you don't do it. That's why I have a leash on him.
Gora is going to use Subtle Spell and cast Detect Magic. So instead of the eyes flashing over as if he is seeing, it doesn't show any signs. And is just going to start concentrating on this for the next 10 minutes and just walking as they're... Well, I am going to I'm going to go head towards Annie and make sure that she stays okay. If we lose sight of her, it might end badly. Come, Gimbal.
But the pie! The pie!
Have fun.
We have another 8 days. You'll be fine.
With that spell, considering on where you currently are, part of the world, it is very difficult to get a read on things because magic hangs on the air quite thick. If you recall, last time everything was almost, in a way, burning of the retinas. And it is the same dealio here. Even with the people who you would not think have any sort of magical capabilities whatsoever are aglow with magic.
They're living in a radiation zone.
Yeah,
They're all irradiated.
That's what I was about to say. You just pulled out your Geiger counter and in the wastelands, and you're just getting...
Oh, I wish I had one of Gimbal's suits now.
Which, by the way, he's holding his helmet, but he's wearing the suit still. Annie, you are now sitting on a chair. Almost, you're not tied, but it feels like you are tied to this chair as all these aunties and grandmas are tending to you, to your every need. Some of them are like kind of rubbing your back, your shoulders. Oh, you're so tense. You're tense, darling. You're tense. Relax. And they're like just trying to, and they're just dotting over you. And then like you can see some of the aunties coming out of the kitchen with like food,
Yeah, I
and
wonder
they're like
why.
just filling these plates of food just in front of you of like all these sort of meals, dishes you recognize, dishes you don't recognize, and there's just a lot that is happening right now. And there's this one grandma now on like this stool step thing. She's slowly reaching up with a banner that says Mazel Tov, and then to the newlyweds sort of thing, where she's just creakily trying to hang the sign up.
There's no need for the sign. I don't. Actually, that food looks pretty good. Do you have beans?
You can see amongst the food, one of the aunties like, oh, but rather plain, wouldn't you say? But I think we have some. As she rushes to the kitchen, and not a moment too soon, she comes out with beans on toast.
Great, my favorite. Seriously, there's no need to put the banner up now.
Mazel Tov!
That's not necessary.
Hurrah!
Where are my companions?
As you say this, you see your three companions walk into the inn.
Oh, thank fuck. Please help me get out of here.
That's your one.
Yeah, I acknowledge that. I know. It's okay.
Oh, come, ladies. She's newly engaged. Leave her alone for a second. Let it sink in for her. Squatters like walks over and starts trying to like peel them away.
Yeah, I need some breathing room. I'm just gonna eat my toast.
When you first arrived, it was almost at twilight. Now it is getting darker. And as the streets are getting darker outside, you hear a bell that rings. Almost like a church bell that rings repeatedly. And almost everybody in this room doesn't like stop what they're doing, but they begin to all excuse themselves, and some of them are telling you to take rest here, take refuge. It is now time for rest, they say, as slowly each and every one of them begin to leave and return to their own domicile.
That was strange.
What the fuck is going on here?
I think this is a cult. We've definitely walked into a cult.
I think it's a cult. I didn't see... Did you see any sickles or daggers or engravings in their skin?
No, just a lot of abnormal...
I don't know, guys. I think it is quite appropriate. I mean, it is kind of getting dark, so I think it is bedtime.
Kimball, did you ever look up anything about cults when you were at the university?
No, because that's not something that was common in the city.
Oh, you're not even a real nerd.
God, this place is great.
What do you mean? What do you mean? As the door busts open and Jeremy comes in with like a new shirt, and it's got his shirt that he's wearing now is... It's not his anime shirt that he's wearing like last time. It is his t-shirt now is like two wolves that are howling at the moon. I fucking can't. This is so difficult for me.
For the listeners,
You did
as
this to
soon as
yourself.
Larry,
I know.
As soon as Larry said that there were two wolves on the t-shirt,
There was
both
two
Rob and I
wolves.
just went so like dejected, like face in the
That's
hands,
just
kind of
great.
disappointment.
There are two wolves inside of me. So yes, he's now wearing a shirt with a print of two wolves howling at the moon. He's now wearing also khaki shorts and socks and sandals. That cut on his hair that you did, that haircut you gave him earlier, no longer present. His hair is nice and, well, I say nice, back to normal. Well, I say normal. Normal for him. And he comes in and he goes, "My dearest wife, my wife-to-be, this will be your new home. And I don't mean this crummy inn. Your friend over there, he can run this inn. It's all his. I bequeath it to him," he says, pointing at you, Gondor, saying that you can run this inn.
Again, what's with the assuming I'm a male?
Shit, I forgot about that. I mean, hands by his hands down once again. He stares at you for a good 30 seconds after he said, "Shit, I forgot about that," and he stares at you, then hands down once more. "That doesn't matter. I need to think pure thoughts, because we're getting married tomorrow, my sweet."
Fantastic.
Just a quick pause on that. Sorry. We can't. Because, as you can see, we have necklaces around our neck, which will blow us up.
That's mere decoration.
So, you don't want to be a widow before you've, even had your first day, because this will blow up tomorrow.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What I'm saying is that we have a reason to be here, and...
Yes, for the wedding.
Yes,
No.
and we're also going to die tomorrow.
No.
So either you help us or you become a widow before you even had your ritual.
Go ahead and give me a persuasion roll with disadvantage.
Okay, that makes sense.
This is a man who does not listen.
Yes, it is very clear when he said.
And
yes.
I use the word man very loosely.
22.
If it is true what you say, only my sweet Annie, as he turns to her, both hands up in almost that Shakespearean fashion. Only she will be safe, for the ritual will cleanse her.
Excuse me.
You will be cleansed, my sweet.
Cleansed of what, exactly?
Cleanse body and soul. Then we can become one and rule these people.
Rule these people.
You see how they worship me? In time, you will worship me the same.
Actually, I have a quick question for you.
Yes, my darling.
Quick question to the DM first. Was
Okay.
there only grandmas surrounding Annie, or were there grandpas as well?
And aunties.
Grandmas and aunties, but any
You didn't see no grandpas.
men?
You've seen men.
Okay.
You've seen men out and about as well.
Okay.
Of varying age.
I think the gods were men.
Yeah, the guardsmen were men as well, so...
What do you mean by one? If you mean have a kid, I'm afraid I am infertile.
Where we need to consummate. And he kind of blushes almost. Not saying
Imagine him to do the weird, timid, shy boy thing where he's
okay,
twirling his foot
he's
around.
doing one of these. What do you kids do this? What do you call that?
It's like the uwu thing.
You kids.
Yeah, the finger thing. The finger thing. The list stuck on my normal speech all of a sudden. I hate this guy. Boy, this guy stinks.
You created him.
I regret it.
You created your own devil. This is your own fault.
I regret it.
You have to be playing him the
And you know
entire
what?
session.
You know what? We're never gonna kill him. We're gonna keep him around forever.
Okay, well, I don't know about
I
that.
can see-
Annie's really considering
He's
it.
like, no.
So as he does that stupid ubu finger thing, he does say, consummate. That's what I mean of becoming one.
Okay. Jeremy,
You may call me husband or even better.
I will not be calling you
God.
either of those things. Listen, Jeremy, I need a couple of minutes to speak to my compatriots. Will you please wait outside the inn? I will join you shortly.
I shall return to my abode, and you may spend the night here, but I will see you in the morn. Well, I won't be seeing you. I'll be seeing you during the ritual, for after tonight it will be bad luck of seeing you again.
Great.
I shall away! And he goes through the door.
He shimmies out of the door.
Are we able to put a bookshelf in front of that door?
Can we please kill him? I don't want to be married.
He seems kind of nice.
Not now,
Okay,
Gimbal.
Gimbal, we are not taking your thoughts into consideration right now.
Oh.
The issue with killing him is that everyone in this town reveres him. If he ended up dead, we would have to fight the hordes.
Just a quick question though. Can we kill him? I mean, the mark I made on him isn't there. He doesn't have any scratches, doesn't have any marks. There is something
I'm sure he has
weird
some
with him.
kind of healer of some sort.
A healer would make sense, but can a healer regrow hair?
Would Gordon know about the regeneration spell from druids?
I mean, how
It's a high level spell.
yeah, how close is it to is it very much close to sort of like revivify, anything like that? Or resurrection and all
No,
that
it's
sort of
just-
thing?
No, it's regeneration. It just regenerates your like lost limbs and stuff like that.
Okay,
Like,
so it's not a necromancy spell?
no.
Okay. All right.
Why'd you say it like that?
Well, as
Resurrection
very-
doesn't exist.
it
Yeah.
doesn't exist in this world. Resurrection doesn't exist. You die, you die. You can't be brought back. The closest thing that you have, which is still considered okay, is revivify, which is basically a defib.
Defib.
Yeah, defib. So I'm okay with that. But everything else is not on the table. So the question was, would Godar know about that spell?
Yeah.
You tell me. Would he know that? Would it something
Leave
he
it-
would encounter in the past?
Let's see. He knows a lot of high people and that kind of stuff. And rich people, let's be honest, they would do stupid things, lose an arm and then regenerate, get like pay someone to regenerate. it.
Magical Botox.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much just like, ha ha ha, my arm got chopped off in our sword fighting. Okay, you over here now. Regrows it. Let's have a look. He does know about it.
Okay.
Well, yes, some fellows I knew would. They lived on the wild side, and they'd have big sword fighting championships, not wear any armor, and lose an arm or two, and just, you know, they'd have someone nearby who would be able to regrow that limb. Do you not have this where you're from?
No. Once you get a limb chopped off, that's you done.
Oh, what about you and... Oh,
Yeah.
And she's waving around her arm.
sorry. I didn't put two and two together.
That's okay. She's got a cool hand. Speaking of, and he just kind of like distances himself from Annie because he sees that look she's giving him, and he's like, "So, engagement, great. So
Don't.
do you want to
As you say, don't, that the banner that the grandma put up just like limply fall down.
What were you saying?
We have a plan. Well, kind of. The makings of a plan.
Go on.
So, it's come to my attention that we don't actually need to take over this place.
Mm-hmm.
So, turns out, since we don't need to take over this place, we can kind of just leave. And then just go get those people back, right?
Aren't there guards at the gate if we leave? I'm sure they'll say something.
That
Could
is
always
a
knock
great
them
point.
out, or, you know. And then she's gonna, like, tap on her rifle on her back. Just
Are
saying.
you, are you sure marrying him is... Oh, never mind. He sees her look and he's like, never mind, never mind. Gordar, do you have any ideas?
Not really, no. I'm a bit exhausted from our day's travel and fighting, and I think it would be good if we get some rest, but I think we should probably put something in front of that door. Don't want him barging in at
Oh yeah,
godforsaken times.
we don't want him trying to do the ritual before the ritual begins.
Oh, don't know. Oh, okay.
He
Let's
does.
just.
I
he's-
appreciate that. I appreciate that you're calling it the ritual and not by its other term.
Yes.
Yeah, I just.
Is there any bookshelves or anything in this inn that we can just like slide in front of the door?
Sure.
All right. I'm not exactly the strongest. Little hand, please.
Yep.
Is anyone else in this inn?
They can move the bookshelf if they need to.
Okay. I'm gonna find us some booze because I need some.
Oh,
God, I was gonna
please.
try and like walk
I
behind
haven't-
the bar and try and find something.
Please, if you find something good, let me have some as well.
It's a dry bar.
Of course it is.
Oh goodness! It is literally a dry bar. There's not even water.
You're telling me that these people are sober in doing this? Wow. That
Wait,
is an
is there
amazing hold
anything?
he's got on
And-
them.
Annie's going to take a look around, like, the kitchen and the dining area. Is there any sign of food? Like, at all?
The
Oh,
lights
what about the
go
food on
out.
the table?
The food's still there, but the lights go out, and you now hear thunder, and you see a flash of lightning.
Annie's going to take out her rifle and aim. What was that?
God, I was just gonna like pick up whatever he can next to him, and it's going to cast light. It's like a faint green light fills up around him as he lifts it. What was that?
You now hear rain outside, and it is pelting. It is
Heavy.
quite heavy rain.
Have you guys not seen lightning before?
Forgive me, I've been in prison for 30 years.
Oh, Annie would not have. That's right.
I have, but I haven't had it simultaneously with all of the lights turning off. So, I just want to clarify. Are you saying like these are like electric lights? Or are these like
Ooh.
candles?
Candles, torches.
All of the candles just went out. That is not normal.
It could. Oh, it could have to do with a bell.
Give me a perception check, Godar. It being dim and all. Annie, you can't see a thing. You're having a bit of trouble. It is quite dark. You do see I was going to say hum of the green light, but it's not humming.
No.
You do see the green light emanating from the object that, like a piece of wood from Godar. Rainer, you can see, you've got
Yep,
dark vision,
dark
yes?
vision.
Okay. All right. So just outside the range of this green light, everything is in that sort of monochrome vision you have, and the configuration of the room is pretty much the same. What did you get for your perception?
I got a 12.
Okay. So the object that you grabbed for was a piece of wood, and you now see that it is most likely an old leg chair. Leg of a chair. Did I say that right? I don't know. And from around you, the configuration of the room is essentially still the same. And then the lights come back on. It is pelting
Yeah.
outside.
So all the like candles and stuff relight.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sorry, my brain just got confused as light with like electricity light rather than candles. It's like
Yes.
a different, very different vibe.
So, no, you know what? It's a mixture of like candles at the table, and along the walls of this place, they have old gas lamps.
Okay.
Ah. Does anyone notice anything different?
Yeah, the room is absolutely dilapidated. It looks like it has been abandoned for quite a long time.
Oh.
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 Where's all the
Oh no.
Where's the food?
Do you mean the disgusting filth that is before you now?
I know
Guys?
something is definitely not right here. Annie's going to take a look outside the window.
Mhm.
What does the rain look like?
It is just heavy rain. You can see the building across from
Is
you.
it?
Across the
It's normal
street.
water. It's not blood.
Oh, let's see. Is it blood?
Oh my
What?
god.
Let me roll
No.
for that.
What have you done, Bella? What have you done?
I'm just curious. I'm sorry.
That was exactly what I was gonna ask. I was like, oh no.
Yeah, so I'm not the only one.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna grab a D100.
Mm-hmm.
What have you done?
A D100. Oh no.
It is definitely the blood rain.
Okay, that's not good. Annie's gonna try and look up into the sky from the window. Is there any sign of the dragon from before?
No. As far as you can tell, it is dark. It is darker outside now as well. And peering outside, you don't even see the night sky with clouds. It is now covered in clouds, if anything, if you can see outside. Though, peering out the window, you do notice that this is the only place with light.
Okay, yep. Godard, this is definitely a cult.
Oh, great. But that doesn't explain how this became all dilapidated and rotten. I'm starting to think this is more of a ghost situation,
Yes, I think it's
Oh,
an echo
please.
situation, like the
which is
armies before.
arguably worse.
It is much worse.
Oh,
Please, ghosts aren't real.
Yes, but the fact that Jeremy can see us and interact with us means that this is a more advanced situation than that, I would assume. Gimbal.
Wait, did you say ghost?
Oh, Gimbal, I forgot you were here. Okay.
Trainer's just gonna walk up to Gimbal and just kind of slap him a little. And he's like, pay attention!
Oh, I don't. Ghosts are a rare thing, if they even are a thing. So they're kids' stories to scare kids. Ghost is not something that is something that even regular adventurers would see. Ghosts aren't real. You guys are just trying to scare me.
how do you explain all of this? Pointing to all the rotten food, the broken, dilapidated inside of the building now.
What do you mean? It's just a pie. And then he grabs a piece of whatever schlop it is.
No, Gimbal.
And he just eats it.
Gimbal, no.
No.
He,
Godard was just ripping the rope so he doesn't eat it.
he's gotta learn somehow.
It's just a cherry pie.
Okay.
Yeah, a rotten cherry pie. A cherry pie shouldn't be blue and green on the inside.
With fungus and mold.
What do you mean? And he's like, look, you see him peering, like sort of almost trying to reach over to the table. And he's just like, these all look so nice. And he's like reaching for what was
He's
once a piece of
Being
fruit.
pulled back, he ain't touching anything. Like, the body is leaning forward trying to get to it, but the arms are behind him. He's
Yeah.
not getting any closer to that. No, you are not eating any of that filth.
Are you guys okay?
Are you okay?
They
I'm
might be seeing something
fine.
different to us. Why is that?
Gimbal, what are you seeing right now?
Chicks. Food?
Could it be the suit?
Can you look outside the window for me?
He rushes to the, well, doesn't rush, but he
Godard
toddler
allows
walks
him to go to the window.
Toddler walks because he's still wearing like the suit. So he toddler walks towards the window, and he sort of like hops. And he can't see so well, so he reaches over to that step stool that the grandma was using, And he looks, and he's trying to look out, and he's like, it looks like that same blood rain from earlier on the day, but that's
Okay.
pretty much it.
Okay.
Annie,
Yes.
what is his suit made out of?
So Annie will investigate the suit.
It's just
She
leather.
has mended it already, so it's just
Yeah.
leather, no
Just
special
leather,
things.
polymer. No, I would say at some point while, traveling, he would have mentioned that the suit itself has like magical resistance.
Mm-hmm.
It is just an ordinary leather suit. So aside from Gimbal, we're all seeing the rotten food on the table, right?
Yep.
Yes.
What do you mean rotten? It smells so nice.
Okay. All right. Okay, so we've definitely wound up in a cult. I am unwillingly engaged to a possible madman. Not the first time it's happened, but still, it's weird that it happened twice.
Cults aren't real and ghosts aren't real either. I think you guys are just overreacting.
Gimbal, are you feeling okay?
Yes.
Did Jeremy ever touch Kimball?
I don't think he has. He's touched us, though. I mean, his hand is on our shoulder.
Something is not right with Jeremy. If he was able to heal without what I know of, if that is not a common thing that everyone has access to, then something is most definitely not okay here. Shall we head to the... Did you want to rest for the night, or shall we... I don't feel particularly safe here. But we do have the key, and Gora pulls out the key, to that mansion.
I think we should rest.
You mean the marital mansion?
Yes, the one that Delacroix wants us to make sure is safe.
The rain is getting heavier and heavier, and it almost sounds like it's pelting. What are those?
Hail?
Hail, that's the one I was thinking of. It almost sounds like it is hailing, but like the sound of metal, like ting, 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 all over the streets.
I think we should just rest for tonight. There's nothing we can kind of do. We're all a bit injured, and I think our plan should be done in the morning.
Okay, well, we should definitely take watches.
I got mine.
Don't let them. Kimball, let's be honest, you're not going to be that much help in a watch.
But he said,
I think we should go in teams of 2. I don't think it should be a singular.
Okay, Annie with
okay.
Gimbal.
Agreed. But
He's
just
the
one
ropes.
thing. Thank you.
He's over the leash.
Thank you. Just one thing. If, for example, we were to get ambushed tonight, what would be the first point?
I would say through the windows. Or is this a single floor inn, or is there like an upstairs?
there's an upstairs with rooms.
I think it might be best if we go upstairs to rest, rather than staying down here. At least we have some height, and if they can fly, I guess they come through the windows, but stairwells will narrow their approach. But not... Wait a minute. Do you ever have cellars? Gorda's gonna go behind the bar and try and... Is there a cellar door?
There is a cellar door.
There might be some grog down here.
I don't think it would be safe to drink any of that stuff, but hey, may as well try.
The finest of wines get better with age.
Guys!
What's now, Gimbal?
You see Gimbal standing on the step stool looking out the window.
What do you say?
You still hear the rain as if it is hailing. And Gimbal says, I don't think this is rain.
Oh?
and he tries to rush outside.
No, Gimbal, no. Pulling tightly on the leash, Annie will not let Gimbal go.
God's gonna walk up to the window and have a look out.
It is raining gold.
Oh my god, this is my dreams.
Raynor, no.
We can collect it in the morning.
No. We don't know if it's gonna be in the morning. Gordar, this is my dream.
Hey, and what is to say that the gold won't just disappear like everything else?
It's a chance I must take. I'm sorry, guys.
Raynor, at least, no, Raynor, no. At least open up the window from here so that if you go outside, nothing bad can happen to you.
You can see
Understand.
all these, as you're all looking out the window, you can just see these coins are just like falling from the sky, and it is tapping onto the, landing on the ground, and it is, imagine like rain as it pools in certain areas. It is the same with these gold coins, where it is beginning to pool in some spots, and it is just a thunderstorm of gold coins.
Okay. Rain.
I'm sorry. Sleep. I'm casting sleep on Raynor.
Okay. You can kind of just see him collapse on the floor, just like thud.
So you gotta make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Can I choose to fail?
Are you choosing to fail?
Hey, it's gonna be best for the story.
Is it you as a player, or is it you as Raynor?
Me
Will Raynor want to go to sleep?
That's a good point. I'm gonna do it. And he saves.
Bugger.
Okay, so you can kind of see that he sees the spell and he's like, no! And he casts Mage Hand.
Mm-hmm.
And then outside of the window, he starts trying to grab the coins.
Yeah, you're collecting coins with your mage hand.
And he's going to try to pull it back inside the room. Does it do anything?
Yeah, you get about 26 gold coins.
Guys, it's real. It's real.
Even if it is real, there is something highly suspicious about this entire thing.
Honestly, we shouldn't look a gift horse in the mouth. I think that's what it said. I say we take it, we live here. Have a happy life, Annie. We are sorted.
Absolutely not. No, I am not going to stay here and be married to some... Oh, what's the word that was used previously? Simp.
I mean, he's giving Gordon his inn. We are rich. We are rich.
Oh, please, did you forget that we are in the Expanse? There is no way that we will ever get visitors in this inn. Godar's business is going to go corrupt. My marriage is going to fall. Why am I thinking about marriage? No. We cannot stay here. We need to move. Probably not tonight, but we need to move as soon as we wake up in the morning.
You make great points, but coin.
Oh my god. Raynor, if you can assist us in getting out of here and my business goes back up, I will give you all of the coin that you want. I have no use for it personally.
So you were saying that you're going to... how rich were you before? He's like kind of looking at the coin and he's just looking at you and he's like, coin.
I paid all of my employees very well. My business was very profitable.
He puts the coin in his pocket. He's like, okay, fine. This would probably be the best time to mention, though. I've been having weird dreams about this situation. Kind of.
You tell us this
Similar.
now?
Well, it's never come up. I just thought they were weird dreams, you know?
Right. Well, go on. What are these dreams?
I'm sitting on a throne. There's like a lot of gold around me.
Okay.
There's a voice that keeps saying, free me, and I'm just thinking like, you know, it's just a normal dream.
Are you associated with any gods of any kind? Did you make a deal with someone suspicious looking a couple of months ago?
I make plenty of deals. I wouldn't know.
What do you think free me?
Could be anything. Could be Honestly, I didn't really think too deep into it.
Godar, what are your thoughts?
Honestly, I'm just mentally and physically fatigued. I don't understand what's happening. And I have a feeling that things are about to get worse before they get better, so we need to get some rest. If you have any more creepy dreams, please let us know. I'd rather you not wake up and start stabbing me in my sleep.
Oh, that won't happen. It'll probably just be I'll wake you up. Again.
That was quite rude as well. Excuse you.
Well, shall we rest for the night?
Cellar or room?
I think it should. Or I think it should. We should be in the top floor. A cellar. If they burn this place down, we're going to be stuck underneath it.
Good point. Should we check the cellar just in case, though? Wine?
I do.
If they burned this
Yes.
place down and if we were upstairs, then there's no way out.
Could jump out.
I can throw you from the window and land upon you. It'd be fine.
Oh. Oh,
You're flat-
jeez.
Is this going to be every episode with this dude?
Oh,
You did the same thing
I
last
know.
episode.
I'm like, oh.
Oh my god.
Well, you have a very puffy jacket. You'd be fine.
I don't they were nice people. Why would they burn this place down? They seem like nice people.
No, not the place. Us.
You're the bride to be.
Don't.
He's affected. Just don't listen to him. He's
Okay.
cooked.
Well, let's see if they have anything in the cellar, shall we?
Must and dust is brought forth. An earthy smell. There's a ladder that goes down at least 10 feet. It is dark, though.
Godar is going to drop the piece of wood that's lit. And I think it's 20 feet bright, 20 feet dim. So
From what you
down.
can see, this from this trap door, you can just see earth.
oh, it's just a straight tunnel.
So it's not a tunnel down, but when the piece of wood lands, it lands on earth, on dirt. And
Oh, okay.
from what you can see, as far as you can see, as well as you can see from this, from your vantage point, it looks just earth down there.
I'm not seeing anything promising yet, but maybe.
And Godar's going to start slowly trying to climb down.
As you climb down, you reach the bottom of the ladder, and there are several, maybe about 6 large, those large ale barrels. There's about 6 of them down here, and it is a cellar. It's just they've just carved it out, and they haven't properly made it into a cellar.
Any of them tapped?
I'm going to say maybe about 2 of them are.
Godar's going to walk up to the first one and then just twist the tap. Turn off. What does he smell?
Booze. Cheap, if
Okay,
anything.
so what type?
It's
Like
mead.
booze. Mead.
It seems we have some mead down here. Do you have any jugs or anything up there?
Godar looks around. Does he see anything of that sort?
Yeah, you're down in the cellar. I imagine that they have some stuff down here. There's a couple of mugs, crates of mugs and stuff like that. You definitely can find some, a couple of jugs and mugs, plates.
All right. It's going to just fill up one of the large jugs and then just Jimmy half it takes him a lot longer to get up.
It's much harder than they make it look.
Ugh. Manual labor. Ugh. It just dumps it on top.
It's not for me. Well, I found some booze. You have any cups?
Is there any?
Yeah. I mean, the ones up here, they're kind of dirty looking. Crappy, if anything.
How do you feel about drinking something dirty in something dirty?
Honestly, not great, but whatever goes.
Rainer
Yep.
is going to be kind and use prestidigitation to clean it.
You now have clean mugs.
Thank goodness. Yes, okay, instantly just blub, 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 blub.
Perfect. Gimbal, how old are you?
I'm 19.
Oh, yeah, you'll,
No,
you'll
wait,
be
he
fine.
just graduated. Sorry. 21.
Oh, great. Yeah, you'll be fine. Here. I'm just gonna give him a mug.
He's like drinking it. Like it looks kind of big in his hands. And who I want to know before I continue on, in terms of rest, who is taking watch? Who's taking first watch, and then who's going to take second watch?
I think I will take second watch with Raina.
So just before Annie and I assume Gimbal will be taking first rest, Annie's going to go downstairs, go to the bookshelf of the front door, and cast Alarm.
Okay.
Ooh.
So
Okay.
you spend the rest of the night drinking this cheap swill of mead. Not the best, I mean, but it is giving you some sense of relaxation. And you go ahead and perform that alarm. Gimbal now off his hazmat suit, his diver suit, and he's never taken watch before, so you see him pacing downstairs, back and forth, very attentive and trying to be completely aware. And after a while, you switch shifts, and Godar, Rainer, you are now both on watch, and for the most of the night, well, for all of night, it had been very uneventful. Everybody take a long rest, please.
Yay. I'm no longer exhausted.
As day breaks, you, the both of you who are awake, who is taking watch, you're beginning to hear the town slowly also awaken, come alive, and you hear the scraping of coins and metals on the street, and you can, if any of you were to peer outside the window, you see townsfolk collecting coins into barrels or bags and whatnots. And this seems to be, judging by the way people are acting towards the coins, this seems to be a regular occurrence.
Oh. That's unusual. Is the gold out there?
Sorry?
Is the gold out there?
Yeah, so they have been collecting,
okay.
yeah, that's what the people have been doing, like, as they're waking up, they're collecting the gold, like, in bags and barrels and stuff.
Raina, you might want to get out of there. It seems the locals are collecting all the gold.
Huh? He kind of just looks outside of the window and he's just like, and he just kind of like, he's like thinking about, he's like trying to open this window now. He's just like, come on.
Window opens fine.
Oh my god.
You were struggling for a moment and not realizing that you had locked it previously.
Yeah.
And
He's
then,
just like,
oh, the latch, yeah.
yeah, the latch. Oh, okay. And he's like, they have barrels. That means there has to be a warehouse. That means we're going to be rich. Rich. I mean, I'm gonna be
Annie,
rich. I don't know if you guys care.
You wake up
It's money, of course I care. What do you mean?
with Gimbal sort of scrunched, I guess would be the word, just by your feet, like a dog.
Okay. Alright, up and at him. Come on, wake up. Are you awake?
Yes, I need to put my suit on. As he hops off the bed, and you see him now putting on his little hazmat suit. His diver suit.
All right, very good. She's gonna pick up the leash, the rope of the diver's suit, and sort of like, what do you call it? Like jiggle the rope, I guess.
He's not
Like
a
doing
dog.
like a- yeah.
Even though
Yeah,
I
just like-
described him like a
Yeah.
dog moments
Yeah, but it's like.
Remember, this isn't like a leash
on.
as well. It's tied around both his forearms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not.
Come on.
It's not like I don't want to degrade him that much. It's not like an actual like leash.
No. I don't expect it
So,
to be.
do you know those child leashes? Those
Yeah.
what toddlers
Mhm.
have? Yes. It's
Yeah, it's like a
essentially it's
harness.
either a harness. It's either like a backpack that they wear or a strap to on the arm. Yeah. You return downstairs and you find the food on the table. You find this room not so dilapidated as it was last night, as it was as if you first entered it. It was nice. The change, for those of you who were on watch, it's as if you did not even notice there was a change. Either it was something that was slowly just happening, but everything seems to be normal. The food is all there, and Gimble's like, breakfast! As he rushes
Gimble.
over to the table to get
Gimble.
some food.
Who do you think made this, Gimbal? No one's been in the building.
This is the one from last night. We left it exactly as it was.
It looks the
Except-
same.
Some was thrown across the room.
You mean that? And then he points at the pie smear with a sign that has been slightly fallen. The one that you stopped me from eating, and that, and he points at the fruit, or that piece of mango. I told you, it's just food.
Gimbal, you should know that a true researcher doesn't just eat anything they've been given. They need to make sure that everything is safe. How is
Yeah.
your notes?
Grandmas are safe.
Grandmas are safe, really? Okay, well, what about grandmas in expense? In a
They
place
look
that was
just
meant
like
to be empty.
normal grandmas. They gave me pie, and it was delicious.
I want to figure out why you did your research and really question their authority.
I graduated valedictorian, if I for your information.
So there's people dumber than you.
Whoa!
That is
Oh
a
my
great line.
god! That's so good. Poor Gimbal.
Sorry.
No, that was great.
No, that was brilliant. Yeah, keep bullying him. That's perfect.
So what is the plan of action of the day?
Well, shit. I mean, Annie's gonna get married, so
Mhm.
that's. Oh god.
Here's the plan, right? We need to figure out where they're housing all these coins. Then we need to figure out how we can take these coins with us. So they have a bunch of barrels that we can see outside this window. We collect them, right? And then we need to figure out how to transport them out of this expense.
Okay, I'm hearing you, but
Mhm.
I don't want to get married.
Oh, you mean that problem?
Yeah. That problem. I'm not about the married life.
Okay.
I don't want to be married.
Give me a second. What if we do this? The bell sound that we heard yesterday. What happens if we ring it early? Will they just disappear?
I mean, it's worth a shot.
Or we convince Jeremy to push back one day, then we leave just as they leave towards the hall, the manor, whatever. Or we can go for it now. He's not going to see you today.
That's true. He's gonna leave me alone. Does that mean if I try to approach him, he will run away?
That's a good question. Probably. He can't see you.
It's true. Honestly, I'm looking forward to seeing what's in the marital mansion.
Probably a dungeon of some sort. With a lot of leashes.
It's anyway,
Why were you smiling when I said that?
just some old memories. Don't worry about it.
Okay. But returning back to this main point. The gold.
What is it with you and gold?
I mean, who wants to be poor?
I mean, sure, but you can also be rich in other ways, such as values and morals and all that cheesy other stuff.
Values and morals don't keep us alive in the Narrows. So, I will just take the gold.
Okay, from the Narrows, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, all right. So we try to postpone the wedding by a day.
Yeah, that's plan
and-
B.
That's plan, yeah, sure, B. And then for plan A, you have to find wherever they're storing the gold.
Yes. So we find the gold. We deal with the gold.
Mhm.
We deal with your marriage. We keep
Don't
the bell
say
as a
that yet.
backup plan to see if they
Okay.
either disappear or whatever. And we try to sketch out this whole manor thing. Same thing.
Okay.
What do you think? Oda?
My only concern with this plan is, sorry, Godar, just 1 second. Are you going to distribute the gold to us evenly, or are you going to just give us the scraps?
I thought you said you didn't care about gold.
Still, this is a
Okay.
plan that's being
Between us
orchestrated by
three.
all of us.
This pie's really good.
Yeah, don't worry about him. He's fine.
Yeah, he seems plenty occupied already. Yep.
Oh, goodness. If he dies of food poisoning, that would be the worst way for us to go.
He can die from Annie.
What? He's eating.
Pull him.
Yeah, I mean, if he wants to eat strange people's food, he can eat it.
His life is.
Yes, but if he dies from food poisoning, we get killed.
Oh, right, that's what you were saying. Okay. And instead of pulling, she's gonna just,
Goodness.
reel in the rope. Like a fishing rod.
You took the time this morning to make a fishing rod-like device for this lead.
A full winch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you're pulling him closer, you hear the door jiggle, the front door.
Oh, right, the bookshelf.
And then you hear someone trying to open the door, and you hear an old lady. Oh my! Hello.
Godar, you're the manager of this place now. Why don't you open the door for that lady?
Yes, I am the manager. Can you go and open the door, please, Annie?
Delegation.
You see, I'm just not equipped with the right tools and the right safety gear for this kind of movement. I
You
I
are
can't.
literally double my size.
Hello.
And have a metal arm. I think you're well equipped with moving a bookcase 5 inches.
Young lady, if you'd kindly open the door.
Yeah, I'm coming. Oh, God's help me.
And it's that same old lady. As you've pulled the bookshelf off the door opens, and it's that short old lady. And she comes up to you, Annie. Yes, I assume that you've already had breakfast.
Yeah.
Good, you're going to have to come with me. We're going to make your dress.
Great. Actually, how do you feel about me wearing a suit and not a dress?
Oh, no. Lord Jeremy insists that you wear a dress.
Okay, but he did choose me to be his betrothed. I believe I should have the choice in my own wedding attire.
Women having choices? As she says, come along, we'll get your dress made.
God's help me.
The whole
You guys.
town is like this.
Are you sure we can't just take it over?
You know what? I am quite fashionable.
Yes,
I think I might come
please.
and help.
My compatriot Godar is quite experienced in the hands of well-dressed fashion.
Kind of like pushes down towards like their like flowy, silken, like, you know, Romanish, like Greek style robes.
She looks at you and she squints. Give me a persuasion check. DC 50.
I got a 15.
Very good. Yes, we will bring the other young lady along. So she begins to drag you, Annie, and you now see all these aunties and grandmas also waiting outside.
Okay. Is Annie still holding on to Gimbel's?
Yes, I was going to say. No, the young man can't come along. He can't. It's a very private affair amongst ladies.
Okay. Please, I need this mouse man. He's my emotional support.
Married.
That's
You don't need other men in your life. You will have
Okay, that's-
Jeremy.
no,
That's
that's
okay.
Gora's gonna grab the rope.
Okay.
It's okay, Annie. I'll be with you.
And as I'm gonna slide the key for the mansion into Gimbel's hand.
Okay.
You're going to be spending the day with Reynard, and make sure you give him that little gift.
And kind of like push him towards Raina.
He nods in understanding with the key in hand. You see him sort of just hold it, and he goes. He turns back inside, heads back inside, and walks towards you, Raina. And he looks behind him for a brief moment, making sure that no one can see, and then he produces the key so proudly, and he hands it to you, Raina.
Rainer takes it. And
Well, ladies, I expect a runway and the finest of wines you have, because this is going to be a day.
Oh, hush you. You are not in charge here. I am, says the old lady.
Actually,
We
no.
will
We will
take
see.
your...
And this discussion carries on. As
He
you
starts
literally-
like the catty talking,
Yeah.
just like the little banter, but just like the side eye, like subtle, like knife edge banter, just like yeah, sure.
which
you're the
is
boss.
it is coming from both sides, from the grandma, from
Mhm.
Godar, and the both of you are being pulled away by these gaggle of aunties and grandmas. Back at the inn. So, what is that key?
that is for the manor.
What manor?
The one that we're meant to go to. Oh god. Do you remember everything?
Samson never said anything about a manor.
What did he say then?
Well, our explicit orders was to ensure that this place was safe and then return today, this afternoon. But
So we
again, a lot of these people changes everything. So
Yeah, well, we need to make sure it's safe, right? We
yeah.
can't. So let's go into the manor and make sure it's safe. It's the only place we're not allowed, so that means it's probably the most dangerous.
Okay. I don't know what manor you're talking about, but sure. He steps back outside, and then just before he steps outside, he pops his helmet on.
Rainer looks as confused as ever because he barely listens to what the group is saying, so he doesn't know what he's doing. But he's just like, "What? We do need to go to the manor, right? Or do we have to take over this place?"
So, that particular directive was straight from Mademoiselle Delacroix.
Yeah.
It was not something that was told from Samson or anything. So this particular thing is unknown to them.
Okay.
Yeah. So Gimbal is unaware of this mansion mission.
Cool.
So he steps outside and then he calls you over. So I can see two just up on the hill. Do you know which one?
he's just kind of like, oh god, there's two of them, isn't there? Is there anyone around him? Like, just a random citizen, civilian?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's just like, hey, I'm part of the bridal party. I was just wondering, because it's going to be so sad seeing my friend leave. Like, I'm so proud. And our Lord
Well,
protector...
you're more than welcome to stay in this town, young man. You certainly
Of
can't
course.
stay here.
Thank you.
No need to leave your friend behind.
I wasn't planning on. I mean, gold every morning? This place is a paradise.
Yes.
And with the Lord and Protector
So
Jeremy...
it should be.
Just a quick question.
Jeremy has provided all these things.
Just a quick question. Where is my friend going to be going? The bridal
What?
manor?
Speak up, I can't hear you.
The bridal manor!
What?
The bridal manor!
You don't need to yell. There's no reason for you to be yelling at me, young man.
Okay. The
Sure.
bridal manor.
There
Which
are
one is it?
two estates in
Yes.
this town. The larger one over there, at the very top,
Mm-hmm.
is the old embassy.
Mm-hmm.
That is where a lot of the old dragon delegates used to come and make their dealings.
Okay.
And the other one, we stay away from that place.
Okay.
It is cursed and ghosts and whatnot.
Oh, ghosts. Yeah. Little Gimbal here is terrified of ghosts.
But I understand that our great Jeremy has taken the old embassy as his abode, but he says that he will not take it until he is married. So if that is the place that you are referring to, you are strictly forbidden to even
Okay.
step in there.
So, Gramps, just to, confirm. So, there's two places. One has ghosts and is cursed. The second place, the embassy, up on the hill, is the place he's going to take back Annie for the ritual.
You mean the wedding? The wedding will happen at the town center?
Yes.
Have you ever been at a wedding before, young man?
No, we usually just get straight down to the business, you know?
What? I can't hear you. Speak up, young man.
We get down to the business.
There is no business here. We're quite happy. There is no need for stores whatsoever.
There's no stores.
Well, everything has been provided. This is an absolute paradise.
Great. Okay, so we're going to be walking around and surveying our new paradise. Thank you, Gramps.
Make sure you take those chickens out and feed them well for the day.
Of course, Grandpa. We will definitely feed the chickens to something. Don't worry.
You better. If you have not fed the chickens by midday, as you're slowly walking away, I will give you a right spanking.
Okay, Grandpa.
Okay, so he has informed you of the two buildings. The larger building up on the hill is the old embassy.
Yes.
And there's also the haunted manor that he had mentioned, which is cursed and full of ghosts, according to him.
Okay.
Ghosts aren't real.
Hey, ghosts are
What
not
is he
real.
talking about?
He's just an old guy who thinks we take care of chickens. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
So we're
And
going
you-
to that one.
As you're moving along this town, you can see that people are now beginning to prepare for the celebration. Garlands of flowers are being placed amongst the gas lamps along the street. You can see people like preparing food in stalls and almost like a great banquet that is a great table just along as you go past the town square. You can see that they have decorated the fountain here, and The fountain in itself, you can see this is in the fountain. At the center of the fountain is a statue, and it is a statue of Jeremy,
Okay.
who has have slain a dragon. Slew a dragon. In that same style of Saint George killed the last dragon. So Jeremy is standing, and well, you assume it's Jeremy because it has the same bowl cut, but this statue looks nothing like him. It is a figure of like great physique and like standing very tall, and almost an exaggeration of what he is.
Cool.
You continue to make your way up the hill through the town till eventually you reach that manor, and there is this along this manor it is completely fenced off, this old iron rod fence, and also a gate, and above the gate it just says Delacroix. And the manor itself, as you approach, you understand why now the old man has said it was cursed. The manor itself and the surrounding area is engulfed in these large thorny vines, almost engulfed in it, almost locked away from the rest of the world. So this is the mansion you were talking about?
Yep, this is it. Do you have paper I could borrow real quick?
He pulls out a piece of paper, hands it to you, and even hands you a pen.
He takes the pen and he's just like, went inside manor. If we didn't make it out, too dangerous. And then he puts R and Gimbal. It is spelled with a G, right?
Yes.
Okay. And G's the one with like the little squiggle and then the line?
Are you? And he grabs the piece of paper. Do you know how to spell?
I know how to write, kind of.
He crumples it up. He grabs another piece of paper, and then he writes what you he writes down, to whom it may concern.
It only concerns two people.
He writes it so formally. If Raynor or Gimbal has not returned, know that we have died within this manor. Sincerely, Gimbal. And he hands you the piece of note, and it's beautifully written.
Damn, Gimbal's gotten sassy.
Yeah. He's just kind of like, I guess that looks right. He just kind of puts it on the gate, and he's like, all right, let's go in. So there's vines blocking the door. The gate,
so
I mean?
the gate itself isn't. You push it, and it just it opens with a heavy creak.
Yeah.
You can see the vines now all over this place. Black and purple thorny vines seem to engulf the area of this manor, and as you slowly walk up towards the manor itself, the vines seem to come alive and almost engulf the manor even further, almost like a protective arm that seems to shield you away from it.
Great, the two most useful people are off in wedding dressing, and I'm stuck here doing the hard work. I'm taking a bigger cut. They won't know.
Speaking of wedding dresses, Godar, you are arguing with Grandma and bickering at this point. And
why would you choose that design? That design hasn't been used in like
traditional
120 years.
That we
tradition. Oh yes, tradition. Where has that gotten you?
For this ritual, this wedding that is happening, and he turns to you.
Oh, no one's gonna want anyone into that.
Would you like the silk, or would you like the? And she pulls out this newer material. I think they call it velour.
I will choose whatever my compatriot thinks is best for me.
I will be making the decision. I think we shall use the silk.
Oh, I do not think you
You
will
are not
be
my
at all.
compatriot.
Thank you very much.
You are not my
Bring
compatriot.
out the silks! She yells
No.
out.
No.
Oh, yes. Bring out the tablecloths. Ugh.
Now, what are you two doing? What is going to happen here? What is happening? What are your plans? What is...
At the moment, while Gordar is doing this, he's in full, like, cult observation mode.
Mhm.
He's worried that one of them are going to pull out, like, a sacrificial dagger or something and, like, try and stab her or, like, that kind of thing. So he's just constantly just a little bit jumpy whenever anyone new enters
No
the
cultish
room.
behavior. I mean, the closest thing is just the
It's not going to
reverent-
stop him from staring.
Yeah, no, but just a reverence for the closest cultish behavior that you can observe is just a reverence that they have for Jeremy.
Eventually, so, this ritual, the marriage of sorts, how does it go? How do you guys do it out here?
It's quite simple. They present themselves to those who listen, and then they exchange words of love, loyalty, and dedication, primarily from the bride. And they are to be intertwined. And then they are excused and brought in a shack, to which then it is consummated.
Oh, how
I-
romantic.
No.
Says very sarcastically.
No. First of all,
she's too
no.
old to pick up on that.
Yeah. Going to look towards Annie with, like, the biggest eyebrow raise. When is this going to take place again?
Fairly soon. We need to get
Fairly soon.
Need to get
And this is the dress
dressed.
you're going to want to go with. This is not this.
We
no.
haven't made the dress yet, you swine.
Oh, I understand that, but are you going to make a dress in like a couple of hours?
Watch me work my magic. As she cracks her bony knuckles.
I don't think you have a magic bone in you.
We shall see.
Godar,
Gordar is going to subtly impose himself in the dressmaking process and try and hinder it as much as possible.
Okay.
great.
All
Do
right.
Like
that,
subtly, like, just like, oh yes, and just like, slide
Let
one of these like
us
sharp nails down a seam and like stuff like that.
Make
like,
a contested dexterity.
just dexterity.
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. All right. Oh boy, you got a +1.
So you'll have to beat 17.
That is a unnatural 20, baby.
Oh, very good. Okay. So, the making of the dress is taking a lot longer than what it should be. And Grandma yells at you,
You call yourself a professional, yet you have no idea what you're doing.
as she
Call
goes,
yourself a professional. Look where you worked, and then it's going to point towards where like the seam is like not like put together properly. You did that
she
part. and you
points
fucked it
out,
up.
she points out this where you've made an incision or a break.
Don't think I didn't notice what you did over here.
And then she's trying to mend it as best as she can. And then now, like, all the other aunties and grannies that are in here, not exactly making, putting their hand on making the dress, but they are now beginning to make other dresses, which they seem to be wearing for themselves. Not white robes.
White
I was gonna
at a
say
wedding?
white
Oh,
rose.
girl.
Okay, so while this is all happening, what else do you guys, the both of you, want to do here?
Raina is just trying to hinder it, and then Raina, sorry,
Raina.
Gordar.
Mhm.
I'm Raina now. Gordar is just trying to just hinder the process as well as like egg her on and annoy her as much as possible.
That's working.
I think Annie she's so shocked about the whole thing. She's just like gonna try and escape, at any chance she can get. Just like
I'm
go through
going
the
to
door, go out the
say-
back.
Anytime you've tried to make any sort of escape, there is always going to be another granny or an auntie there. So there is
Okay.
no out. Even
The
with
president
your
trying to sneak away.
lithe, even with your lithe proportions, they still insist also on you wearing a corset.
No, absolutely
While
not.
unnecessary, it's almost in this forceful gesture where they're like holding like arms up and they're like just trying to get this corset on you and everything.
Okay, no, absolutely not. And she's gonna get the rifle out and she's gonna aim it at all of the grandmas.
They
Take
kind of
a step back.
they have no idea what you're pointing with, so they're just kind of laughing. Oh, look at that! That's quite lovely. They're all clapping their hands,
Don't
unaware of
mock
the
me.
danger of it.
I will
Unaware of
shoot
the
you.
danger.
Step away now.
It's traditional that you have to wear this.
Oh yes, traditional. I had to wear my one for Barry. And then like you can see now that this corset that they're trying to put on you has these embroidery on it of this almost like scenery. And on the back where you tie it, it is the joining of a man and a woman. And so when it gets tied there together, and around this, around it, it's just like this scene of happiness, of flowers and birds, and from some of the areas, it has Jeremy's name on it, like written,
Oh.
and like Jeremy coming down from this on the left side, and then also on the right side.
Absolutely not. And Annie's going to like take the corset and rip it apart.
Okay. Give me I would say it would Dex first. We'll see if you can take it off them.
Okay.
You would have to beat a 15.
Can I give the help action?
They're getting yeah, you're busy with the dress with grandma. So
Oh, okay.
yeah.
No worries.
That's a 2.
You did not clasp it out of their hands, so they're still trying. In fact, now give me a strength check.
Oh god, they're holding me back. They're holding me
Yeah.
down.
They're holding
No.
you down. Also a 15.
16.
Okay, so you managed to fight them off well enough, and then you now begin to hear like they sort of back away from you, and they're like muttering to themselves. And
Get off of me!
Oh my. Is this the brute that Jeremy was? I don't know about this anymore. This may be some sort of omen.
and then like whispering all these things.
First of all, I never agreed to marry Jeremy. I hated him the moment I saw him. Okay? He was rude. He was obnoxious. He was a pervert.
Oh, honey, that's how I felt when I first met my Barry.
And you're happy?
Very much so.
Oh
And
my
I'm
god.
still
No.
wearing the same corset that I wore when we got married.
That can't be healthy. I'm out of here. I'm gone. And she's gonna try and leave.
Okay. And we will take a 5-minute break while the rest of you get a word from our sponsor.
G'day, cunts. Bob here. No sponsor this week, and we got no ads. So, I'm in the middle of getting a woolly list together, so why don't you join me? Starting off, we're gonna hit the snack aisle. Get some Freddo Frogs, tasty tubes, a couple packs of Whiz Fizz, I think. Maybe some mustics, and definitely some Arnott's Bickies. Can't go wrong with them. And we're gonna hit the essentials. Get some chicken salt, some Vegemite, a couple packs of Super Dupers. Oh, I'm gonna hit the icebox section for sure. Gonna get me some Chico rolls, box of Golden Gay Times, maybe some Pluto Pops. I'm feeling a bit rich, you know. And I think some Rainbow Paddle Pops for sure. Oh, I gotta hit the butchers as well. They have a beautiful fucking mint emu jerky. Love that shit. Gonna get some brew mints and a couple steaks while I'm there. Lovely marinated. Absolutely great on the barbie. And, of course, gotta get some lamb sangers. Can't go wrong with that. Oh, shit. I've got a fucking shindig this weekend, eh? Gonna have to stop by the bottle over a couple bags of goon and a couple cases of VB. Fuck, I'm gonna need some more food for that too. Fucking dogs. Okay, I'll have to make, what am I gonna make for those cunts? Alright, we'll get some smashed elbow and toast. Some, chicken palmy for mains. They don't need chips, they can fucking deal with their own shit. So, fairy bread for the kiddies. Pavlova, gotta have a pav to finish it off. Actually, I'll get some of those chips, but I'll go down to the taco box, get me some Flatian chips, a couple of battered salves, and potato scallops. I should keep everyone fed, keep the kids happy, should be all fucking good. Shit, all this talk of food has got me starved. You can't get back to the episode. I'll duck by Bunnings on the way home, get a snag or two, and hopefully them pies won't fucking take me eyes out before I get back. See you later.
And that was a word from our sponsor. So, guys, make sure you take a look at them because we're all about supporting small businesses here, okay? So,
Speaking about small businesses, please make sure to leave a comment and share it around if you can. But leaving comments is a really big thing for small podcasts. It really helps the algorithm pick them up, and we would really appreciate it. We also want to hear what you guys think of the game so far.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And make sure you spread it to all your friends, even if you know they don't like D&D. Just annoy them with it.
yeah, do that.
Please, peer
Be
pressure.
great. So tell your friends, tell your mom, your dad, your uncle, your aunts, tell your regular cranky old man who tells you to feed the chickens. Tell
your
him to.
postman.
I'm sure he'd appreciate it.
even better.
Yeah, and your postman.
Even better, grab their phones, hack into their accounts, and just play it. Put the volume down on low,
Yeah.
and then just play it on every single person's phone that you know.
That's the real way to go about it.
So, let's go back. Rainer,
Hello.
as you just sigh and lament in your current predicament of having the harder job, the vines, they are hugging this building. They move as every time you try to get closer, it's almost if it is this thing, it is keeping you out.
I see. Does it feel alive? Like it can understand or like...
I mean, it's a plant, so yes, it's
Okay.
alive.
He's like, Gimbal, what do you know about these kind of vines?
These are unusual. Certainly not to this size. And vines don't move like this. So regular vines, thorny vines, almost like... And you see him approach one of the bigger ones. He scratches on it. He scratches on it, and you can see that the blackish, purplish sort of color it has scratches away, and you can see almost you can see the cogs turning in his brain. This is a rose.
Oh, okay. That is great to know, but I don't... Okay, it's a rose. What now? What do we do?
Except roses don't get this big and they don't move.
And where is the flower then, I'm assuming?
He shrugs.
Okay. Raynor kind of takes out the key, and then Raynor just takes out the key, and then he just kind of points it, hoping that like the vines will kind of move out of the way now that he has the key.
You can see that as you've presented the key itself, and looking at the key now that it is in your hand, it has a print at the head of the key. It is a rose, and you now begin to see the thorns begin to react and are slowly parting ways. And as they begin to part ways, you shouldn't be here. This place is cursed. And Jeremy is just like standing there next to you, and he's wearing a t-shirt with a tuxedo print on it. This is a bad place to be. You shouldn't be near here.
You are right.
We need to get back to the
You
party.
make great points. I will get back to the party.
That's right. You need to get dressed too, because you're going to be one of my best. And where's the other person who's also going to be the best person?
They are with Annie. They're making sure that Annie gets the best dress possible. Make sure they look good for you.
Then you better come with me, because we need to get you a real writhing suit like mine.
Do you have anything with a Hawaiian print? Just continuity. But just...
I think one of the uncles have lots of shirts like that.
Just a quick question. Why are you here if it's cursed?
I heard the gate.
You heard the gate from all the way
Yes.
up there in the embassy.
I told you yesterday, I can't go in the embassy, the old embassy.
Uh-huh.
I'm not allowed in there until I get married.
Oh, so just a quick question. Is your name Della Gimbal? What does it say up there?
Delacroix?
Is your last name Delacroix? Or is that like some family you're part of?
No. That's just some weird haunted place that was here.
Oh. And how'd you get past the vines? He's like, Raynor is kind of hiding the key right now.
I heard the gate because I was staying right there. And he points just at a building just across.
I see, you're in that building. Okay, but do you want to leave first and I'll follow you? It's just, I think Annie is having second thoughts.
So I think it's better if I take you with me right now to make sure that we get you suited up straight and center, and to make sure that everything goes as planned.
I can't think of a reason why I shouldn't. Let's go. Gimbal, come on, let's go.
But aren't we supposed to open this place up like you said?
God damn it.
I mean, yes, we are. But see that, he wants us to get suited up, and if this
What do you
place
mean
is-
open up this place? I told you this place is haunted. And
It
it's
is.
cursed.
It's cursed with what kind of curse? I didn't remember that.
He's like standing like a staunch.
Mm-hmm.
As he said, he's staunching up. He's staunching up to you. What do you... I told you it's cursed. Do you see any other building here that is affected by these horrible vines? I don't think so.
I mean, the vines are kind of just a big rose, aren't they? That's what Gimbal says.
If it's a rose, then where's the flower? All I see are thorns.
You know what? You make a great point. I don't see a flower too. But what if this entire mountain is a flower? What if the flower's inside our hearts?
What are you even talking about? Look, I'm getting married to your very hot, sexy friend.
Mm-hmm. Which
And
she's
if-
having issues with down there, yeah?
I think you're starting to lie to me.
Lie to you? I honestly don't think I can be your best man when you're doubting me like this.
Guards! Guards! Just so you know, he rolled a 20.
Of course he did.
Guards!
God damn it, Jeremy!
And then you see the very same 2 guards that was out in the front
Mhm.
before approach. Would you both kindly take the Beth man to make sure that he's getting properly fooded up? He will not get what he requested in something in a fine Hawaiian, but he'll get something along the lines of such as this. And both the guards now sort of have their hand on you.
Hey, I can walk. It's fine.
Don't come back to this place. It is cursed. You should.
It is cursed. Okay.
But we're supposed to open it up.
Shut the hell up, Gimbal.
No one is opening this place up. And he turns to the
Yeah,
as you're
it's
being
been-
taken away, the other guard Jeremy turns to the other guard. Make sure you have men posted at the gate and have it locked. I don't want anyone coming through here anymore. This place is very dangerous. There could be a dragon in there. As you're all sort of marched away. Godar, Annie,
Okay.
with the alterations and changes that Godar has made to the dress, the dress isn't that great. I mean, it's pretty in some eyes, I suppose. There's no such thing as an ugly dress. That's my personal opinion. But this thing,
Is it very much like one of those ones that you see
I beg
from
to
like the
differ.
20s and whatnot, where it's like a full length?
yeah.
like,
So with a puffy
sleeve,
shoulder,
like
yeah.
very constricted, puffy
Yes.
shoulder,
Oh, very
very
conservative.
restrictive as
Yes,
well,
and it
like
is
covering
white.
like every single part,
No,
not
and
shapely. though.
it has you.
Just
It
one
is
big
not
potato
pretty to
sack.
look at this dress that you are now wearing, Annie. And it has what do you call it? You also have a garland of flowers around your neck.
I hate this. I hate this so much. I can't do this. No. And she's going to like rip off the flowers off of her neck, and she's gonna like, she doesn't care if she rips the dress. She's going to like stride and angrily walk out of the place that she's currently in.
And Grandma grabs you with incredible strength. She pulls you closer.
Get off of me! And with that, where is it? Giant Ancestry Storm.
It's a reaction to an attack.
She feels attacked right now.
I feel personally attacked
Yeah.
right now.
Get off of me!
Okay, so go ahead. Could you explain to me this ancestry feat once more?
So, just reading off of it, you are descended from giants, granting you a supernatural boon. You can use this boon a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus. When you take damage from a creature within 60 feet of you, you can take a reaction to deal 1d8 thunder damage to that creature. This is not physical damage, this is emotional damage, but we're still going to count it.
Okay, just go ahead and roll me that
Just gonna
1d8
kill
please
Grandma.
of thunder damage.
Yep. Not going to kill her, just a 1.
So this, you feel the grip on her on your arm loosen, and as Grandma screams in pain, she falls to the ground, almost writhing, and immediately all the other grannies and aunties are now converging around her, and they're just surrounding her, almost like shielding her from you. Both of you quickly give me a perception check.
That's a 17 for Gorda.
That's an unnatural 20 from Annie.
Dirty 20. So the both of you, when Grandma fell, it's almost as if she shriveled and shrunk, and her form almost seemed to have changed in that brief moment before before she was surrounded by all the other aunties and grandmas. And they all, in that moment, when they've all huddled over her now, they all turn to you, Annie. And they're like, it's okay. We understand you're stressed. We understand your apprehension. Yes, don't you worry. It'll be okay. It'll be fine. And it's as if what you thought where everything would turn for the worse, it's almost as if like these women are trying to come from a place of understanding. You'll be fine. It's okay. And then you hear Granny, head honcho Granny, groan for a brief moment, and you see her slowly getting back up. Because of those great roles that the both of you saw, those two great roles that you made, not saw, you can see as Granny is getting up, her arms are tiny, which then come back out, like really quickly as she's like getting up, and you see all these other little tiny arms running across her body, which seem to just come back inside her.
Oh, hell no.
I understand that you're scared, but you have been chosen. And the ritual needs to start soon.
I refuse.
And there is no refusing this as Granny slowly walks outside.
What? Hey, where are you going?
Daylight will be leaving soon. And we need to have this wedding. It is for Master Jeremy.
And then it has that, again, that everyone here sort of speaks in those hushed tones and those, the devotion and those hush sort of reverence that they have for Jeremy. The wedding, it'll be beautiful, this and that.
I don't like this.
Neither do I. Talking, obviously, stage whisper. We'll get you out of here, okay? We might need to just go with it so we can find an opening.
You expect me to marry that
No, I
thing?
don't expect you to marry. I'm expecting you to go along so they don't keep staring at us non-stop so we can get the fuck out of here. If you keep throwing things at them, they're just gonna chain you down. And we're never getting you out of here.
Fine. Fine, I will play along. And with that, she's going to walk away from Godard and walk towards the granny who's now outside that she did injure.
As you're walking, like a lot of the aunties and grannies are putting garlands of flowers over you once more.
Ugh. Granny.
She's like wearily and weakly.
Oh, yes, my dear.
I am sorry that I hurt you.
That is quite all right. Like I said, I understand.
Okay, great.
But we all must do these things for the people we love. And I know that you love Jeremy.
And she's gonna look over at Godard from like the outside. And her face is just that of like worry and like, do I really have to do this?
All the snakes as well.
Yep, I sure do love him very much.
Rainer, you are standing on a stage next to Gimbal. Both of you are now wearing actual tuxedos. You have been forced to wear tuxedos while Jeremy stands there with a tuxedo shirt and is quite comfy. Yours is like 2 sizes too small. It is very uncomfortable. Gimbal's one is clearly oversized, and he's too is having trouble, but not in the same sense as you are. You can see that the whole town has gathered for this event. People now, there have been seating that has been set up in front of this stage, and people are taking their seats. And not too far off, you can see. You are standing there with Gimbal, and also I did mention Jeremy was there. What was I thinking? Yes, Jeremy is also there with his shirt, and he's waiting. And there is the same grandpa from earlier, who gave you information about the two manors, and goes,
I saw that you
I
fed the
tried,
chickens,
and I got
yes?
kicked out.
That's not what I want to hear.
And how would
You
I
should
have
have
done
fed
that
those
if I got
chickens,
kicked
young
out?
man. The chickens are right there.
and he's just like pointing, and you can see like
Talk
just
to Lord Jeremy.
a
I
bunch of
wasn't allowed.
chickens.
Do you have something against him?
He straightens up, and he is part of the ceremony. He's wearing
Of course he is.
white robes,
Yes.
actual white robe, and he has also has a garland of flowers around his neck as well. And you now see a gaggle of grannies coming through, and now beginning to take their seat. And as they're slowly taking your seat, the organ begins to play just off here at the town center. And you now see Annie and Godar approaching. Godar, Annie, you see the place, this town center has been changed. It is a celebration to be had. Flowers everywhere. You can see all the town, majority of the town. Well, the entire town is here. All of them in white. You can see some of the grannies and aunties that are with you, not in white, but very drab coloring, and they begin to take their seat. The head honcho grandma is holding you by the arm, Annie, and she's like,
Don't worry, dear. You have this. You got this. You, young lady,
she points at you, Godar.
you may take your seat amongst the others. I shall walk her down the aisle.
As the organ is playing.
I am the bridesmaid. I ain't going nowhere.
A what?
If he's allowed
It's
to have
true.
groomsmen and best men, why can't
There's
there be
no
a
such
bridesmaid?
thing. Why she's talking like the grandpa? There's no such thing as a bridesmaid.
Well, you need
There is for my wedding.
to catch up with the times. God, I was going to walk up and stand where a bridesmaid would be, like
when
opposite
you
where a
said,
groomsman is.
Annie, when you said, "Oh, this is my wedding," and she goes,
Oh, hush, don't be silly. This is the family's wedding.
every
Oh,
every
God.
It's a
Reddit
fucking cult.
nightmare.
It's a cult.
Mm-hmm.
So you are now slowly being ushered up onto the stage, Annie, by this little old lady. And you can see your companions standing in their positions, and you can see Jeremy in a staunch pose. And you can see an older gentleman in this lavish white robe and with garlands of flowers, much like the ones you are wearing now. And as the granny sends you up the stage, gives you a quick slap on the butt as she takes her seat. She takes her seat.
Oh, God.
Okay, I give
Okay, I guess
I
this
guess
is
this is
happening.
happening. What did I do to do this?
What did I do to?
What did I do to this?
What did I?
No, this is what I wanted.
What did I do to
got
deserve
this.
this?
I've got this. He's having trouble.
Oh no.
The more heavier that Jeremy is like breathing like that, and he's just gonna take like a step back every time.
We are all here today for the joining of our great and Lord Jeremy and this young lady. What's your name?
Anastasia.
We are here gathered for the joining of Jeremy and Anastasia. We say this before the eyes of the golden gods that bless us, both of you.
And you hear oohs and ahs from the crowd. And you see Gimbal with the tissues crying. I just cry at weddings.
Gimbal, what the? Okay. Is this your first wedding?
No, I've been to
God.
plenty, and it's making me cry, okay?
Join and
Alright, I'm gonna talk
hand
to you
to
later.
hand.
And Jeremy kind of loosens up and he reaches out his hands towards you.
Oh no, my arm. It's broken.
Allow me to get that
Some
for you, my
Screw
dear.
must have gotten loose.
And he
One arm it is.
He's now got both your hands.
No, please
in
don't.
his. It's just,
Why are your hands so wet?
I'm a little nervous, my love. This is my 7th wedding. He's caressing your fingers, and it's like clammy and like sweaty.
Please don't caress my fingers like that. No.
Did you guys hear that right?
No,
720.
that's the.
Now that you are joined at the hands, Anastasia, devote yourself to Lord Jeremy and tell him, us, and the golden gods on how much you devote yourself to him.
Do I really have to do this?
Yes, you gotta say your vows, my darling.
I didn't prepare any vows.
Just tell him that. Just let it come from the heart as he squeezes your hands just ever so slightly.
I really wish you would stop doing that.
Godar is like slightly leaning around, looking towards Raina, just like mouthing, "Fuck, what do we do?"
Rainer is as nervous as this. He's just like, alright, I guess. Do we do something? Now? What? How close is how close is Rainer to this, like, happening? Is he, like, side by side? Is he a little bit off to the distance?
I wouldn't say side by side,
Okay.
so they're at least 5 feet away from you at this point. So there's a definite gap between you and the three of you, and then like this 5 feet
5
gap,
feet.
and then
Okay.
it is Jeremy
So,
and
About
Annie.
range is 15 feet, you would say?
Yeah.
Rainer is going to do something very stupid, but there is
Mhm.
nothing else he can do in this moment as he starts going. He's coughing as black
Mhm.
smoke kind of comes out of his mouth, and he casts darkness.
As you begin to cough, the this smoky smoke
Smoky smoke?
of inky blackness begins to pour out of your mouth, and it begins to engulf the area that you're in. And how big is this entire 15 feet? So they're well within it, and you create this sphere now begins to form. And as this is happening, Jeremy squeezes your hands even tighter. You have to say it, my love. You have to say it.
Do I have to?
And as the darkness engulfs you, six of you are now in this ball of darkness. there's now you can now hear the crowd beyond of some anger, some confusion, and then you hear the old priest, the old man, what is this? As he screams,
Oh
and
my
that's where we're
God.
going to end it.
The wedding is a century.
Oh no.
I actually did have vows prepared, I'm not gonna lie.
So she really did want to marry Jeremy.
No. I had a completely
Oh,
different
boy.
twist, but since
Oh,
it's not
boy.
happening, I will not say anything.
I was almost not gonna do darkness. I was gonna let it play out, and then I was like, "Oh, this could go very badly."
I was like, it's if she says anything, like, this could go horribly wrong. Like, I'm like, shit, I don't know, but there's nothing I can do unless I just want to start launching fucking fire. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh fuck.
Sorcerer's best.
Well, thank you for running.
Thanks for
Mr. Larry.
playing, guys, and
Thank you, Mr.
and thank
Larry.
you for the listeners for listening, and I hope you enjoyed that. You'll just have to wait for another 2 weeks for the following episode to
We
see
have to
how
wait
this
too.
wedding
Yes.
pans out.
We don't know what's happening. We're not recording straight after this. We have to wait as well.
So, before we all give our goodbyes, just one more time, Avia, just
Oh no. Yeah.
let's do that plug again. If you could just kindly give it your little, no, not little, I shouldn't have said little, your equally just as good D&D game that you do run through Twitch, a live play rather than a pre-recorded session such as this. And where can they,
Lecoy and
what was
Reddy's,
the
but
handles once
Just as importantly, make sure you write a comment on this one so that people can actually watch it and we can finally reveal what happened to Annie. Will they get married? We'll find out.
Dun, 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 dun.
Bye.
All right, say goodbye,
Bye.
everyone.
Bye.
Bye. Good night, Mrs. Akmonic, wherever you are.
Who?
Hi, please stop. Don't go anywhere. Not because I need your love, but because we have table talk coming up right now. What's table talk? Well, table talk is where we talk about the episode we just played, things we enjoyed, and just talking about, unfortunately, the cringy man that is Jeremy. But we also plot to kill him, so stick around. You can see us as personalities talking about the game that we love. See you there.
What a session, guys. What a session.
Oh my goodness.
I can
You're
finally
getting married.
relax.
Congrats.
Not yet.
Oh.
Not yet.
Theories.
I have many different little theories, but
Okay, before I
this
want
is
to hear
stressful.
your theories, what I do want to hear first is highlights.
well, I prefer a yellow.
Uh-huh.
I'm not really. I've seen people use pink and green, but those don't work well with my eyes, so a yellow just works. It's a.
Oh, I'm the
Oh, that's
opposite.
exactly what I wanted for highlights.
Oh, you mean what we just played?
Yes.
Oh,
Let's start from the
okay.
top. Take it from the top.
None of it. No.
Go on, Eddie.
Oh God. Okay, to be honest, my personal favorite was the wedding itself. I did like actually getting to that point. And I also loved Raina and him casting just darkness. That one I did not expect. That was really good. Yeah, that's my highlight. I guess the other one would just be how Jeremy just spawned with Raina just in front of like the Delacroix like fencing or the gate. That, what the fuck? He can teleport? That's crazy.
Well, no. In my mind, both Rainer and Gimbal was facing the manor. So he was just like, he just almost, I don't even think he crept up. He was just like, so, do you guys know that this place is cursed? Why? What are you doing here? It's kind of
What are you
like kind of
doing here?
behind him.
Yeah.
What are you doing here? So he didn't teleport.
Good God.
Oh, jeez.
Yep.
So those are
Man,
your
I-
highlights. Yes.
The wedding was great because I was just on edge. I'm like, I don't want to impose myself and just start attacking because there could be another way around this. But also, if we let this go on, this sounds very much like a ritual of some kind. Like we could literally be just, yep, and now she's possessed, or now she's dead, or like now she's like assimilated, and you're like, ah, shit, I should have done something. And I'm like sitting there just like, I don't know what to do. I don't know. Like, I was like, maybe I could like, you know, in some kind of confusion or something, like I could use something to like, and I was like, shit, alter self. It's in the name. Self. I can't change her. Disguise self. Self. Can't change. Can't. And I'm like, God. And I'm like, oh, I don't know what to do. And then I'm looking through all like my mind altering spells, but it's just to make them friendly. It's not going to change their, like, say, like, you know, to do something else. And I'm like, oh.
They're already friendly.
No. Yeah, and then also like grandma turning into like a centipede of hands.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
scary.
I was like, oh, you fuck! Like I knew shit was like obviously it's this town's fucked.
Yeah.
We knew this, but like it's just doubling down on like Gordar's just like this is a cult. They're worshipping something fucked.
Yep.
Like some dark god creature thing or whatever, and yep, cool. We're gonna get eaten. We're gonna be assimilated.
Very cool.
So-
Good God.
Rainer, what would be a highlight for you? Well, Rainer.
I have a
Good.
couple.
Highlight. Yeah.
So for me,
What are
one of the bigger moments was Annie in the beginning, kind of like getting ushered by the grandmas towards this inn. And I thought it was
Yeah.
really funny because Raina totally sold her out there.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
very funny. Very
Rude.
funny.
Rude.
Very
Absolutely
rude.
uncalled for.
Straight under the bus, just like as it's going past, just push.
Yeah.
I like the thumbs up.
Thumbs up. You got this.
That part was good. That was really funny.
And then there's Gora arguing with them about the wedding dresses. I was like,
Mhm.
that was just like peak Gora. I was like, this is gold. And
God.
I think the last one was Gimbal just like ruining Rainer's things like, oh yeah, we were supposed to go in. I'm like, this rat. I had to be stuck with it.
Oh my goodness.
What was
I
your
liked-
highlight, Larry?
For me, I really liked when the granny's arms thing, how it was small. I described it small and just slowly comes out, and then these multiple other smaller hands that's just sort of pull back inside her. Thought was really, really cool.
Just then, it just reminds me. It gives me like very much like the Thing vibes.
Yeah,
Like
Yeah.
it's just like
you know
going,
my love
like,
for body horror
yeah,
stuff.
like it's broken. It walks around a corner, reheals itself, like goes back to its normal form, and then kind of like comes back around. It's like, no, there's nothing wrong with me.
yeah,
And he's just
exactly.
like, I swear I saw something wrong.
Yeah.
What?
It's like, no, nothing wrong.
No, not at all.
I also very much like Rainer, like with the whole manor thing, opening it up with the key, like knowing just as I love that. I also loved the when Jeremy was just this place is cursed. I shouldn't be here. And wearing a tuxedo t-shirt.
The
Yeah.
The
t-shirt
moment
is
you
the
said that, I was
worst
like, of
part.
course he is. Uh-huh.
That's
So
the only thing
bad.
he's
Like,
wearing.
of course he fucking is.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh my
man.
I wish I had Fireball right now.
I
This whole place would be going up and fucking... I wish I had Wall of Fire. Straight down the center.
Yeah.
I had a
So-
whole thing planned in my head of how this situation could resolve if you didn't pause what you did. I was like,
Oh.
this could work so well. I think I can make this work, but it needs coordination. We didn't coordinate.
We didn't coordinate. I didn't want to interrupt because you were just like, oh, and, you know, us two were arriving at the wedding area. I was like, shit, okay. I was like, okay, we're not going to backtrack. We're just going to keep going with this and just go with the flow. I was like, I could have tried to like, oh, well, actually, do we have a discussion about this and plan this? I'm like, no, it's more fun if we just go with it.
Yeah.
Like, rather than being like, I'm going to make a plan for everything. It's like, it's not so fun. Let's just see what happens in the moment and hope we don't get fucked over.
Oh yeah.
I think it's more entertaining that way. And because of the situation you're in, Like, the only real moment you guys had to plan for anything was the night when you guys were alone.
Mm.
Yeah, and we're too busy worried about like the house eating us,
Yeah.
or like something happening. So that wasn't the forefront of our mind.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I was the vows is something I was kind of looking forward to.
Yeah, I did
I was
have a
going to
whole thing
have-
in my head.
Jeremy would have said something, some crummy thing like, "You will be the player 2 to my player 1."
Oh my god!
But the reveal that he had 7 wives before? Jeez.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't hear that part.
yeah.
Oh, I did.
Oh, okay.
I was wondering if any of you noticed that.
I didn't want to interrupt. I wasn't part of the scene.
But then
I was like...
I know but then when both of you, when Rainer and Gordar mentioned it, it's like, okay, good, they heard it. Like, I'm glad that it was picked up. I had a feeling Bella wasn't going to pick up on it.
And I did not.
I think that was the real kick in the ass of just like, we need to do something
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
We need to like, so we're like searching through our list of like things that we can do, which is like, okay, if he's had 7 wives before and he says this at the altar, shit's really about to fucking go down.
Mm.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
isn't
he
going to be
says,
like a fake out of, haha, you're married now, and then you just exit like a normal married couple. It's like, wait, what?
"This is what did
That
he
was
say?"
like
He said,
uh
"Well, this is my 7th wedding."
Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
And you're like, wait a minute, what? Everyone's made it out as if you are the first one.
Yeah.
And then he just mentions that. You're like, oh,
Yeah, this is not good.
okay. This is not good. We definitely in some cult area.
Culty shit.
Culty shit.
We also probably need a shout out. Bella is dressed for the occasion.
No, I'm not.
She's
These
in.
are my
She's
pajamas.
currently in
Finally-
all white right now.
These are my pajamas.
And on her chair is a white, I don't know what that is, cover.
It's a
like,
blanket.
it's a white blanket, so it looks like she has a veil pulled
No,
back.
no.
She has cosplayed
Although
for the occasion.
I will say,
she's ready.
I will say,
She also
full
pulled
method
out
acting,
flowers.
I have my Lego
She did.
flowers.
She has Lego flowers as well.
I'm a method actor. What
She
can I
pulled out
say? God, no. Like, as soon, because we had a break in the middle of recording, right? So, as soon as Rob pointed out that I was dressed in all white, it finally actually came to me like, oh shit, I manifested this. No, absolutely not. And then I started like going in my head. I'm like, fuck, no, absolutely not.
Oh, far out.
No.
All right, so there are a few things that I do want to mention. Why is my few things to mention? But I would like to actually hear some theories.
Okay, my first theory instantly, knowing that there were multiple hands coming out of the grandma, it's like whenever the marriage doesn't work or whatever the ritual is, when it doesn't work, the body of the bride just it merges with the grandma.
Okay,
My
interesting.
my other theory, right, is that Jeremy doesn't age, but the grandma was his first bride.
Interesting.
Okay.
That's an
Okay.
interesting theory.
Mm.
I'm thinking it's some kind of. I think Jeremy was probably like the first person, and then they just assimilate and kind of like assimilate all the wives and whatnot, and then kind of like expunge them as a person. It's like a hive mind kind of thing,
Mm.
Oh.
and it's like, you know, getting more and more people as much as possible as to why everyone worships him, because they are like mentally like assimilated and persuaded.
Mm. Okay.
I do like what before we go into the next theory. I just want to mention I found it absolutely hilarious when Rainer asked. I think it was Rainer that asked one of the guys, "Did you actually ever see any of these creatures?"
That was Gordar.
Which was it was
Gordar
Gordar.
asked that,
It
yeah.
was so funny to me because like, no, he told us.
Yeah.
No, we believe him.
That was instantly like the biggest red flag. And they're just like, no, we believe him. He told us that.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you just unequivocally believe this dude. All right, yeah, we're fucked.
What's your theory, Avia?
I think that this place doesn't exist where it is now. I think it existed a long time ago, and Jeremy is some byproduct of some creature keeping it going. So he, like, takes in new brides and then uses them to continue the blood rain. So maybe there's like a cellar of just women somewhere that are hooked up to this device that just rains blood.
Oh, damn.
Very close to a Bluebeard situation.
Kinda.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so in your theory,
What's your theories, Larry?
my theory is that
Tell us,
Jeremy
tell us.
is just a guy and he just wants
Oh,
to get
fuck.
married.
Lies, slander,
Just wants to get
blasphemy.
married. He's just absolutely in love with Annie.
Mm-hmm.
The feeling's not
He's-
mutual.
He is literally the worst. The line that no is just another word for yes.
Oh god.
Oh.
I felt so gross saying that.
Does anyone have a nuke spell? I think that's what this
I'm
town
sure
needs.
I'm sure Annie could do something.
Annie, yes, can you build a nuclear bomb, please?
Yeah, in about 6 levels. Yeah.
Look-
We're already surrounded by radiation. You should be able to work something out.
I mean, hey,
I have an
look,
My-
influence. We can help.
My intention for Jeremy was to just create the most awful person.
disgusting.
Despicable.
Oh, yeah, you've done it. It doesn't mean our hate towards Gimbal is not there.
Oh no, and that wasn't the like. I think it's just the creation of Jeremy was just originally it was just supposed to be a guy who just parrot memes.
Mhm.
It's the worst soy jack ever, this dude.
Yeah, hence the name of Jeremy. And like he even in this episode he did open up with the Jets 2 holiday
Yeah.
meme. Yeah. And seeing all your faces just give that oh god.
Yeah, awful.
Mm-hmm.
And as like from last recording to today, like obviously he's continuously developed in my mind, and he just progressively got worse and worse, and I'm just like, he's a piece of shit. He's an absolute piece of shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I even did the whole, oh brother, this guy stinks. That whole thing was running in my head anytime he
Mhm.
spoke. But I think
my
I did succeed in creating,
A monster.
Hmm.
yeah,
I'm sorry, but
An
I'm not
actual-
a three-boy beta cock.
an actual
the fucking
Barf.
Two-Wolf
person. Yeah.
The fucking Two-Wolf shirt.
It's just so that's to me was like peak comedy right there.
That was so
Peak
I'm gonna
bad.
need to
comedy.
go for. I'm gonna need to go for a walk after this, and see the sunshine, and just refresh.
Drink some
Just gonna have to-
motherfucking water, touch some grass,
yes.
like, oh god.
And
Ugh.
I can't seem to get away from a lot of body horror stuff. Like I already know, like obviously I already know what these people are, right?
No spoilers.
But never did I thought that I would cross it with doing body horror things, because it never occurred to me that they would get hurt at any point, right? Like in the way, well, at least this soon. And so it's like, okay, that's why I asked for that perception check, and I wanted to say, oh, it'll be in my head. It's like be really cool. This would be really cool if like, and then you guys rolled so well, and so like in my mind, yes. For those who obviously can't see, I'm just miming hands coming out of my body as like the grandma was doing. But yeah, I enjoyed this session very, very much. I like where I one, I'm never gonna get tired of saying this, but I love the dynamic that this party has. Just it's for me, it's not a regular party of adventurers, and it's always going to be just these three people who are forced into this situation, who have no real ties to one another. And while I wouldn't say that this is an evil campaign, there is certainly, it's that very gray, morally gray area on how they are. Very much like the intention that I had, like the setup that I had, that you guys are going to be this Suicide Squad style sort of thing. And I'm very happy in the way you guys portray your characters and the way that you have your exchanges and your banter. I think it's just all awesome. And I'm very happy about it. So that's 2 thumbs up from me.
It's only going to get worse from here, bud.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We'll see about that.
That's what I think is like pretty funny. Is like because we knew we were going to be going out into the expanse before we made our characters, but we've all made characters who would live in the city and not go exploring. Like we've made characters who are social, who are different parts of society and whatnot, but also like rely on the city for a lot of their stuff, like Annie getting technology and connections and all that kind of stuff. Raina with all his connections and his people smooshing and scamming and getting money off people.
Smooshing.
God with his high society and all of his abilities and magic is pretty much based on manipulating people.
Yeah.
And then we just out into the wilderness where none of that is there for us anymore. And it's just like, oh, shit.
Which I also think is very interesting too, because the way that these characters are, like they've spent their whole lives in a city setting.
The walls.
Yeah. Where, with the exception of Annie, well, within a prison, but still in a somewhat civilized setting. Whereas now you're out in the wilds, which is something that none of your characters have really experienced. And it's just the way you guys handle it and like address this whole ordeal is just so well done. And the taming of the gimbal is by far still very, very funny and fun for me, where it's almost like it is the three of you have the three of them have essentially become these glorified babysitters. And it's fun to watch you guys trying to come up ways to keep him safe. Not because you want to, but just because you don't want to die.
Yes.
Yep.
I think the funniest thing was when he was starting to give it back to Raina by scrunching up that note, and I was like, that little shit. It's like, I don't know how to write this, but I will let you go through it.
Yeah. Writes a nice little note. I imagine Jeremy actually saw that note too.
Yeah, probably.
What is
It's like,
that they're doing here? They shouldn't be here. This is all wrong. The wedding is today. So okay, I think we can leave it there for now.
I think so. Well, thank you all for joining us for Table Talk, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Good night, Mrs. Sophomonic. Mwah.
What?